So here's to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal lavender will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hello, hello, welcome here, welcome back, good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose, and I am your host, Crystal Lavender. Some people know me as Criddle, like Riddle with the C. Other people know me as Nacho Mama, like, I'm Nacho Mama, man, you know what I mean? So, we are doing a website celebration. I am launching my website. Houston, we have a go for website. So, I have a brand new website. You can order personal readings, you can order private readings, you can order a Zoom call. There's a high priestess package. I've got 1 card reading, 2 card reading, 3 card readings, deep dives, and then a high priestess package. All right. And if you sign up for it, you get a newsletter. You're going to get a newsletter, and there'll be exclusive like coupons and discounts and content and all of that happy fun stuff. So, and that will be at crystallavender.com. Hi, Jennifer. Crystallavender.com is my website, and it is, I'm going to scroll it across the thing. So if you go into there and you sign up for that, then you get a free, you can also get a free download of my book from my website as well. And if any of you need a website guy, I have a website wizard. All right. If any of you need a music man, I have a music man. I have a website wizard. I have, like, I know so many like amazing, talented people. Like my mom, she's a crafter. So you need anything crafted, I got you there. So my network is your network. Okay. Ain't no unity without a community. Hi, Doris. So I want to try something different. I have this link at the top up there. Hopefully it's still there. I literally want, like, I would like for you guys to join me. Do you want to join me? Like, literally, you can co-host with me. We could talk. We can read tarot. I think it would be super, super fun. So I'm doing free readings today for anybody that would like to join. And I'm super excited. Like, we are celebrating my website launch. Ready, set, launch. Woo, woo. Happy astrological new year. I know I've been really, really, really super quiet, but I've been working really, really hard to learn how to do this. Like, we have been, like, me and my website man have been back and forth on Zoom calls, and like he was about ready to pull his hair out with some of the automation, and finally we got it all figured out, like just in time, just by the hair of our chitty chin chins. Hi, Naya. So there is a link at the top of the chat if anybody wants to join. Let me see if I can, let me make sure it's actually there. I think it'd be cool to like do like actual personal readings, you know? Or if anybody just wants to happy to see you too. Let's see if it'll let me go into there. Yeah, there we go. Yay! I noticed on the newsletter that my link, there's supposed to be a link that brings you to the YouTube page, and that didn't go through this time. So I'm still working out some of the kinks with it. Like, actually, like, you know how like we collaborate with other tarot readers and like you guys are like side by side with each other? It'd be cool if somebody wanted to join me and we could talk and we could read your questions. My cat just busted his way into the door. So there's a link pinned at the top of the chat. Why do I look all fuzzy? My internet's all fuzzy. But if you guys don't want to do that, then I'll just do free readings. We'll just do questions. Anybody got a question? You got a question? You got a burning question? Hi, Tanya. I've never done this before, so hopefully it works. I don't know why my internet is so slow right now, though. That would be super cool. By just showing up and being here, being your beautiful self. It is the website is crystallavender.com. Crystal. Oops. Where'd it go? crystal-lavender.com. Hi, Julie Bully. Cool. So we have a Doris. You guys want to meet my mom? So we've got my mom and we've got a Doris. I didn't put it in the description yet. Like, I need to put it in the description. So we're going to try this. We're going to go. Let's see.
Okay, so everybody can see me now? I better be good, huh?
I don't know. It looks like it's your voice. Let me see.
Hi.
This is my crazy mom.
Oh. Julie says she can hear me, but you can't see me.
I just put your face on. And then we have Doris next. So this is my mom. This is my Wax Crafter mom. Welcome to YouTube, Mom.
Okay, she said she can see me now.
Yeah, she can see you. I think this is a great. I'm super excited about this. So this is my Mama Beans.
I'm making patches.
She's making patches. She's a wax crafter. She does the gloves. She makes the super amazing gloves, and she makes a lot of really amazing stuff. So, like today's kind of like a ask a question, meet and greet. I'm gonna do this often. Like I really enjoy this idea. So this is gonna be something that I do on a regular basis. So, hi, Mom.
All right, I'm propping me up so I can. Hi.
Oh,
I'm propping me. Do patches.
My cat knocked my microphone over. That's what he knocked over. Thank you, Jennifer, for letting me know. Okay, so do you have a question, Mom, or are you just coming in to say hi?
Actually, I have a question.
All right, and I can hear you. You don't have to yell.
I have a question.
Okay. What is your question?
My question is, I'm asking it. Hold on. There's a leg.
Welcome to my world.
I don't know what to ask. I'll just come in. Go to the next person.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, hi, Mom. You can ask a question. Oh, Doris left.
See, because you're going to me, Doris left. Okay, I'm going to go out now and go back into chat so other people can be here.
All right. Well, that's my mom. I love you guys very much. Love you, Mom.
I don't know.
I got you. All right. So next was Doris, but Doris, that's what we're going to do. Jennifer.
Hi.
Well, I can't hear you. Where are you? Where'd you go? Hold on. How do I remove this? I want Jennifer. I'm trying to figure this out, so bear with me. We're brand new to this, so we're all figuring it out. Crap.
Challenged.
That's a stage.
Oh my God, I see me next to you. Okay. Oh, but you're frozen.
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but your image is frozen on the tablet. Let me see.
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but your image is frozen on the tablet. Let me see.
Oh, there you go.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but your image is frozen on the tablet.
Where are you at in here? Trying to do this. Trying to figure this out. Because I can't hear you on here.
Okay, I was muted
Oh,
for a minute.
I can. Now I can. Now I can.
Okay.
All right. Hi, beautiful.
Yay. Hi, gorgeous. This is exciting.
Yay. This is super cool.
I got my first email from you today because I jumped the gun and I went to your link and I signed up for the newsletter yesterday.
Thank you so much. I know it's supposed to have a link where it brings you to the YouTube for like the weeklies or whatever, but it didn't go through this time. So I'm still kind of working out a little bit of the kinks or whatnot. But I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you like being supportive and being here. And look how pretty you are. Aww.
Oh my!
I love putting
I'm gonna
the
be
face
honest.
of the name.
I got out of spin class and I saw that you were going live, so I was like, oh my gosh, at least they can't smell me because I stink because I was sweating. But I didn't want to miss out because I feel that I've been a little bit absent and I want to show my support more.
I appreciate you so much. You got a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. There's a guy that I like at work, and I think he likes me too because he asked me what my sign was.
Ooh.
And so he has a child, but I want to make sure that he is single because you can be a single parent, but I don't want to be a third party. So
you want to make sure that his idea of single is the same as your idea of single?
Yeah, I need to make sure he's single.
Single, like a Pringle.
Yes.
My cat is all over the place over here, so he just knocked my microphone down. He's like, it's my turn. I'm going to say hi. So let's find out. Let's find out if the person that you are interested in is single. Thank you so much for joining me.
Okay. This is fun.
Kitty, I'm on to you. And I'm going to use my brand new cards. I got a brand new deck. Look how pretty they are. They're all like super shiny, and
Oh, that's nice.
we're going to do this. Kitty, stop it. You get down. Don't knock everything down. I might have
Maybe
to
he
pick you
has
up.
a question.
What's that?
Maybe he has a question. Maybe you should do like pet tarot where
Right?
you.
I'm going to strap him to me. I'm going to put him in a backpack and make him sit here. And then like he could just read the cards. All right. So the person that Jennifer is interested in, is he actually single? Is his idea of single the same as her idea of single? What do we got for Miss Beautiful Jennifer, not Jenny?
Thank you.
So the first card that came out was the Eight of Swords. So he is a little bit of a mind prison, but let's find out why.
Okay.
He does have feelings for you. We got the King of Cups. So he does have feelings for you. All right. He does have a little bit of a tendency to have other people do things for him, though, because we have the King of Cups in the upright and the King of Wands in the reverse. So he might have a tendency to do, like, he likes to get people to do things for him. He has a weird way about him of how, like, I guess you could say a little bit manipulative, like in a way where he's like, he gets other people to do the job for him. I don't know if that's just at work or, but let's see, Three of Wands, Ace of Wands. No, it looks like he's ready for a fresh new start. He's a little bit codependent with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Okay, he might have a little bit of codependency issue. Like he might get attached really super easy. And he might be a little bit imbalanced, like emotionally, as far as like his patience is concerned, because we got the Temperance in reverse. So he might be a little bit imbalanced as far as his patience and the way that he goes about things. Like I think he kind of wants it. If he wants it, he wants it now. He wants it now. He does have some codependency issues, and he does this connection does make him feel a little bit weak. Like he does have insecurities. He's a little bit codependent, but as far as like there being other energy in his energy, it doesn't look like there's any other energy in his energy. We got the Chariot. Okay. So he absolutely would love to move forward with this.
Okay.
And he's getting over disappointment from his past. So there is something from the past that he hasn't quite gotten over yet. He does have a little bit of a jade, like he's a little bit jaded, but who really isn't, like we've all been around the block. We've all, like all of us are a little bit timid to put our toes in the water.
Yeah.
He might not be as financially, like he might have a little bit of, like maybe he's a debt or he doesn't have the best credit in the world. Like he could be struggling on that end. Like he might have some like unpaid credit card issues, because we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So either he's just really, really bad with money, like he just spends it, like it burns a hole in his pocket, or he might have some sort of like credit issues, or like owes, maybe financial aid or like student loans or something. He might not be the best at being financially responsible. And he's pretty impatient. He might overindulge some too with the Temperance in reverse. Okay. But he's really open-minded. He seems very open-minded and willing to explore new options. And he looks like he's like willing to listen. Like if you have some stuff to say, like he actually is paying attention to actually listen to you instead of just respond. So he does really, he has feelings for you.
Okay.
There is feelings there, and I'm not seeing any other energy. But I do feel like there's no third parties that are coming out. There is a little bit of immaturity, and like he might not fully like know how to communicate his emotions, especially.
Okay. Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. But as far as another energy, it doesn't look like he's caught up with anybody else. Like it's still, he's still getting over something, but he's not caught up in it.
Okay. Yay! Single. Yay! That's it for single.
Yeah, single, for real single. Like the same single as your single. So you're good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you
Uh,
for your continued support. And I love you so very much. It is so good to see your face. I love your smile.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I could make it because I was like, I got the alert on my phone and I was still driving and I'm like, all green lights, all green lights, all green lights. And then I got here in time. So I was like, thank you. Thank you, universe.
Woo-hoo! A bag.
All right then. I
Thank
love
you.
you. I'm sending you all the positive energy and everything. Take care.
All right. Love you.
All right. Bye.
So there is a link at the top of the channel. Like Doris, do you still want to get in? Oh, you're at work. I'm sorry. So there is a link at the top of the chat. That there's a pinned comment. Well, you're trying it. Kitty. Yeah, the list is open. It's kind of first come, first serve. We are doing, I'm inviting people on with me. Like I want to meet you. I want to see your face. I want to, like, I think it's really cool. I don't have an actual list. It should be at the top of the chat. Let me see. Oh, shit. This is the first time I've done this, so we're working out the bugs. We're going to work out the bugs together. Boo, boo, boo. Hey, go. No pin comment. Huh. Okay, let me try to figure that out. Oh, we got a Tanya. Tanya's up next. All right. I'm going to put Tanya on here, and then I'm going to try to figure out how to get this comment or the link.
Hi, I'm so excited. How exciting.
Tanya. Hi, beautiful.
Oh, I'm on. Okay, I see it now. I had to switch my glasses because it's really tiny. So now I have big eyeballs, but at least I could see. Congratulations, Crystal. And I looked at your website. It looks amazing. I can't
My
wait to
website,
click
it
the
looks better.
links.
It is so much more professional than I am. I'm like, oh man, now I'm gonna have to catch up to my website. My website guy is super amazing. So if anybody out there needs a website, like just hit me up. I got you for sure.
That's awesome. Um,
Give
oh,
me 1 second. I gotta kick my cat out.
oh,
Come
hi,
here, Pixie.
kitty.
Come here. He's knocking everything over.
He knows that something's going on that's positive. He just wants to be part of it. Hi,
Yeah, he's
everybody.
like, I want to
I'm
join.
Miss
I'm
T.
joining the
Bikini.
party. Okay.
I'm,
Hi. It's so nice to see your face.
thank you. I'm Miss T. Bikini, aka Tanya McGrew. And I do
Go
have a
check out her
question.
channel.
Yeah. Oh, yep. I do grief. I do vlogs on grief, hiking, mental health, cooking. If you don't know how to cook, you can learn to cook with me. And just some advice on, grief if you've lost a loved one. Um, I do lots of things like that. It's a lot of fun. And it's the only positive thing that came out of losing my husband. I'm sure there'll be more. I just don't know what they are.
Right. That's always a hard one. They always say that everything happens for a reason. And it's like, I can understand how hard like that's a hard one to be like, okay, well, I don't know, you know what I mean? What is the reason like for that? Or to try to find the gratitude and the fact that it happened. It's like all kinds of other situations I can totally understand about finding the silver lining and pulling, the positive out of a situation. But I don't have I don't have as much grief experience besides with my friends. I've lost a lot of friends, but
Yeah.
I can understand why some people want to punch like other people in the throat when they hear stuff like that, because it's like, well, how am I supposed to, be thankful for the fact that this happened? And it's like that's one of those situations that one's a little rough. It's like you can't always say that you're
Well, it might
thankful
not
for
be
something
for
like that.
me. It might be for somebody else that his life touched.
Well,
I
that's true
can't be
too,
so arrogant to think that his world revolves around me. Don't be so arrogant. You know what
right?
I mean?
I know,
So,
but I'm sure it's still really hard. Like
oh God, it's
my heart goes
terrible.
out to you. My heart goes out to
This
anybody
community has
that
saved my butt. This community has saved my butt. Goodman mixes. I don't know what we'd do without that guy.
I love
I
Goodman.
don't know.
He's a superstar, man.
Oh
Superstar.
gosh, is he ever? And he gives positive feedback and promotes our stuff. What amazing person. And teaching me, the technology part of this. So I
Superstar.
do have a question if
Okay.
you can ask the
That's
cards
what we're
today.
doing. We're meet and greet, doing questions,
Yep,
celebrating.
yep. This one's a toughie, and if you can't see it, or I'm not meant to see it, I can accept that as well.
Okay.
Is the house gonna be in my name in 2025?
All right. Let's see, which deck do I want to use? We can use a
I'm
money.
doing all the things.
We'll use a money one,
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'll use a money oracle, and we'll also use tarot. Okay.
Okay, that sounds groovy.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, and also too, if I'm not meant to see it, I can respect that too. I
Yes.
just, I just want to prepare.
Yeah. Sometimes the universe won't let us know because when we might
Yes,
jack up our path, right?
yes,
All
yes.
right.
And don't be poking where ain't supposed to be poking.
Universe, if we're supposed to see it, is the house going to be in Tanya's name in what 2020? What'd you say? 20 what
This year,
this year?
2025,
Okay.
with spirit, I'm always specific.
Is the house going to be in Tanya's name in 2025?
I
Please
know they
and
don't
thank
have
you.
sense of time, but it sure be nice to know that.
Is the house going to be in Tanya's name in 2025? Please and thank you.
My gut says November, but that's my gut.
Tanya's name in 2025.
This is so exciting. I can't believe it.
We got Queen of Wands. So, confidence. And the Ten of Cups. So that is wish fulfillment. Divine love, harmony, wish fulfillment, alignment, inner happiness. And we have the Tower in reverse. So there might be something that might be at the hair of your chinny chin chin. All right. Like it's
Right.
going to come down to crunch time. But it might be at the hair of your chinny chin chin. Like there might be something like really important that you have to do in order
Yeah.
to make this happen. But stay on top of it. Stay courage. Like you got courageous and confident, focused, zest for life,
Okay.
determination, and joy. So stay determined, stay focused. Like stay on whatever paperwork you need to do, or if you
Yeah.
have to have a lawyer, like I know
Oh,
that
I do.
a friend of mine is going. Like they had an issue where like the representative, it's like you only have so many years before it gets put into a name. So
Yeah.
yeah, you just got courage, more courage. Stay courageous, stay persistent.
Yep. I know that it will be so tight financially, doing the mortgage payment, but it's worth it. I just know that this is what that we want.
This, you got judgment in the upright.
Oh, good. Okay. But I got to do diligence. I got to do all the things.
You got to do the things that you need to do. Like you
Yep.
can't, like, it's not just gonna, without your work and participation, it's not
Yes.
like it'll fall
I
through
get
the
it.
cracks. So you have to stay on top of it,
Yeah.
you know, and don't take any sort of bad advice from other people. There might be somebody that's trying to give you some sort of bad advice.
I got some today and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you listen to your gut, you know? Like,
Yep.
listen to your gut. So there might be some people that are trying to talk you out of it, or they're trying to move you away from a situation. But to thy own self be true is really service to God, really. So stay true to yourself, all right? And don't, like, you might have some self-limiting beliefs, like you were talking about, that you aren't sure if you're going to make it or whatnot.
Yes.
That's a mind prison, okay? That your mind is lying to you about that situation.
Okay.
Everything you need and then some will always be provided
Yeah.
to you no matter what.
Because my job is doing fine. They like what I do. They rewarded me this year for it, and I wasn't expecting it because I've had a shitty year, and I just been doing my best at my job, and I was really surprised that I got a little tiny raise. So, um, keep doing the things,
9 of Cups. That's emotionally independent. That's being like wish come true, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. So it's going to be to the wire. Like, it's going to be by the hair of your chinny chin chin. It might feel
So
like
see that my gut told me November. See, and it will be like during the summer doing all the things. Yeah.
So
Okay.
don't be impatient, okay? And you got the Empress, but the Empress is in reverse. So there might be a little bit of like the dependency on others. You know, don't be looking to others to do what it is that you need to do. All right. Especially if it has to do with like filling out paperwork or whatnot. Like, make sure that you, like, even if you hire a lawyer,
I did. I already have one. She's great.
Make sure you're checking, make sure that you, because I know, like, sometimes like especially with like police or whatnot, you know, you say that your car gets stolen or whatnot, they come and they take a report and they write it, but they pretty much do nothing. So like you're going to have to follow through with this yourself.
Yeah, and read all the fine print.
Yes, make sure that you cross all your little T's, dot all your little J's, get things notarized. Always, whoever it is that you're talking to on the phone, you know, gather their information, what their name is. You know what I mean? Like make sure that you are CYA. Cover your ass for sure. All right.
Yes.
And because people will bank on the fact that you're not doing that. They're like, oh well, she probably doesn't have the information, or you know, they didn't save that email, or they didn't know about, they didn't save the information for that phone call. So make sure that you are protecting yourself on your side by recording recording whatever it is that you can record, and stay diligent, and your wish will be granted. All right.
But I just gotta stay the course, be patient.
Be patient, yes. And you got juggling multiple priorities.
Yes.
So
it's like having another job. It's fills a fair, my full-time job, and my own personal, oh my gosh, this.
Jennifer,
my mental
thank you so
health.
much. Jennifer sent me a super chat.
Well, thank you for the reading.
You are very welcome.
What button do I? Oh, leave. I'm gonna push the leave button.
Thank you for joining me and for supporting me.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to watch it back.
So
I'll look like an idiot, but that's okay. I'm having fun. Congratulations, Crystal.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right. Okay. Do we have anybody else that wants to come on? I'm going to try to, thank you so much, Jennifer. This is super fun. I'm going to do this on a regular basis, and we're going to work out all the kinks to it. Let me see if I can plug in. Right? I actually get to see them and see their smiling faces and their wonderful souls. And, you know, I'm super excited about it. Oh, thank you so much, Miss T. Do we have, let me see. Okay, it might try to glitch out for a second because I'm unplugging the Ethernet from here so that I could plug in my mouse so that I could copy the link and post it back into the chat. Okay, so I'm not going anywhere. Hopefully it will just come back on in just a second. So just give me 1 second. It might seem all Gurky, but let's find out. Hopefully it doesn't kick me off. Hi, Pam Bear. We're going to do this. We're going to plug this in real quick. See if we can copy the link. One second, guys. I have Elizabeth up next. Okay, here's the link, you guys, so that we can post it. Hopefully. All right. So any of my mods can keep copying that and posting it. All right, now I'm going to plug this back in. Give me 1 second. Thank you so much for joining me, Misty. Hopefully it's all good. I didn't glitch out. We're all good. Are we still there? And then we got Elizabeth.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't do those oracles, but I guess we had enough information with the tarot for Misty. Wait for the internet to catch up over here. All right. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi. Can I just say I found you when I was watching you and is it Shara? You guys did the tarot
Shara?
together? Yeah, you guys did the tarot cards reading together.
Yes, I love her. Shara's wonderful.
I saw you guys doing it.
She's so amazing.
And I saw you guys doing it, and I was like, and I saw you, and every single thing you were saying was just resonated. And I was like, I have to subscribe to this girl because this girl is so on point. And I just love it. So I'm just saying you're a really good reader. And
I appreciate that.
yes, I really like your reading and I feel like you're really, really good. So I'm just saying.
A better bag.
Yes.
Thank you for the feedback.
Yes.
So nice to see your face.
Huh?
Putting faces with names, man. I love it.
Yeah, because I had a reading with I did a reading with her one time, like and she's really good. I love her too. So
dude, Shara's amazing. She's just super supportive and she's such a boss bitch and like she's just a babe all the way around and she's got such a good heart and she's had such a hard life and like I appreciate everything that she does. Like I love her so very much. So
yes.
I appreciate that. Like she's cool, man.
She's amazing. I love her.
So thank you so much for being here and joining me. Like some people are super, like they're scared to be on here. So I'm like, we're gonna put the link. We're gonna see what happens. So this is super fun. Like I'm definitely gonna do this a lot. I'm absolutely enjoying this. So do you have a question?
I do have a question. So I was talking to this guy on Instagram and I feel like he's just been kind of really like hot and cold. It's like what like he said like one time we first started talking on Instagram and he always just kind of said to me like it was kind of weird to me. He was like, I hope one day we can meet. And he lives like 20 minutes away. And I was just kind of thought that was a little weird. Cause it's like, well, what do you mean one day? One day? Like it was just kind of like, do you live with a woman? Do you have someone around? Like it was just kind of like weird things that he would say. And he's like a traveling like electrician, and he travels a lot. So every time I see him, he's always in a hotel room. Well, he's supposed to be in town this week or next week. And then now he's just been really cold, like really kind of like a ghosting. And I just kind of want to know, like, why he's just so hot and cold.
That sounds suspicious as fuck.
Yeah. Is there just any reason like that could maybe tell me like a little info? Like, why is this guy just?
Yeah, we'll find out. But like without the cards, I could tell you fuck that. Okay. Like anybody that's sending you mixed signals of being hot and cold, especially if they live in town and they're only gonna see you while at a motel room. Like, what does he just live in motels? Unless he's like super insecure and he's lying about something. Okay. Either he's lying about like the fact that maybe he's homeless and just be living in hotels and doesn't want you to find out about
like
that.
He'll show me his location. Like he'll be in different states, but it's crazy because he's an Aquarius. I'm a Gemini, air signs. So it's like you're quick to ghosting, but I'm quick to moving like moving on. I'm Gemini. So, it's just like I just want to know why.
All right, well, let's find out.
Yeah, Gemini. So, But I just want closure. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's closure. I just want more than anything. It's just I need closure.
All right, let's find out.
I need
So
my closure.
what is up with the Aquarius for Elizabeth? What do we got for the Aquarius and Elizabeth?
Oh gosh, well, she's gonna have a crazy story.
Page of Wands in the upright, the Chariot. So he is always on the move. We've got the Five of Wands. So he's scared of conflict. He's scared of conflict. We got the Two of Wands. He's juggling multiple priorities. So the fact that like he hasn't come to see you is a clear indication that like you're not top of his priority list.
Yeah.
But he does want to. He doesn't like he wants to have you to talk to, but he doesn't. It doesn't look like he's like. I don't know. We got the Four of Wands before I stick my freaking foot in my mouth. We do have the Four of Wands, which is like the 11-11 card. So he might feel a little bit too strongly about the connection or about the situation, and doesn't like he's scared of you finding out like who he really is. Like it looks like he's got a lot of insecurities, or he's like worried about some sort of like public recognition, or but he might be worried that he's especially if he makes a lot of money, he might be worried that he's used to other people just after him for his money. Like he feels like he's done a lot of charity cases or whatnot in the past, and he does have a little bit of trauma from his past experiences. But the both of you, like you both have the 8, like the both of you will just straight up walk away. Like he wants something serious, but at the same time he doesn't know what he wants. Like yeah, there looks like he's juggling multiple people or multiple priorities, because you've got the Two of Pentacles. Where'd it go? I thought it was a Two of Wands too. Yeah, and the Two of Wands. So those are both cards in the reverse for sure, about not knowing what it is that he's juggling multiple people, multiple different people, multiple different priorities. And what they say is if they're like, if somebody confuses you, you can tell if somebody really wants you or not, because you'll like, if he really wanted, you would know. Otherwise you'll be confused, right? Like I hear Rich Rob talk about that all the time. So the fact that you're confused about what he wants and you don't know if he wants you or not, or you don't know what the situation is, like because men are hunters, men are natural hunters.
Yeah.
Right? If he doesn't claim you like a crackhead will claim $100 bill on the ground, then fuck that, you know? So, because he should be claiming you, like you're worth being claimed, you know? So,
right.
And if he's not going to put in the effort and the priority for that, like, I mean,
do you see him like coming back around though? Like on
he's
some,
waiting on you. He's waiting. Because you got the waiting card.
What does he want? Waiting on me for what?
All right, what is he
the
waiting
hunter.
for?
He's the hunter. I'm the female. Unless, like, I don't know.
Queen of Pentacles. He's got other opportunities. He's waiting to see which one of the people that he's talking to is the right one. Like he's kind of playing the field and putting his toes in the water to see who is the correct person for him. But he doesn't know, he hasn't made up his mind one way or the other of who it is that he's really into. So it doesn't look like he's really into any of the options that he has.
So he wants a beggar.
He wants a what?
A beggar.
No, he likes to be in control. He wants someone that's a little bit more submissive. Like he doesn't want anybody that's going to give him as hard of a time, because we've got the Five of Swords, which is like too many chiefs in the kitchen, too many chiefs, not enough Indians, like too much ingredients will ruin the stew. So it's like he really wants to be in control of the situation, and like he might not be so into the fact that you're like independent and strong-willed. He might be looking for somebody that is a little less or it just makes him feel really really insecure, because I mean he does feel a really strong connection there, but the Lovers is actually a choice. Traditionally the Lovers card is a choice, and when somebody is adolescent, like if they're younger or they have a young mind, they have a tendency to choose things that are more shiny rather than what's good for their soul. So he's still, he does feel a really strong connection with you, but he's unable to move forward because he's not exactly sure what the, like, he's not looking for what's best for his soul. He's kind of looking for what's like best, you know, what will suit his needs in the moment. But he knows that he's faced with a decision, and he's just not like, he like, no decision is a decision.
So he's just very indecisive. So
He's indecisive, and he's got insecurities. Like he's got a lot of insecurities, and he's all of, like, he wants to be in control of the situation. He's not so, I mean, he does want to settle down and get married, but he doesn't know who he wants to settle down and get married to, because you do have the 1111 card, you know, but he does have his options open with the 7 of Cups. But he does want to move forward. You know, he knows that there's a choice to be made. He's at the crossroads of a choice. So he knows that he's got to make a choice. He's got to shit or get off the pot. But he's kind of hoping that, like, if he just leaves it up to universe or God or whatever, that the cards will fall where they may.
And I think I just got to ghost him at that point.
Like, you got to do what's best for you. Like, it's like I'm saying, if somebody isn't claiming you, you know what I mean? Like, isn't putting in the effort,
we got to ghost. We got to pull the Gemini.
in your head, like, keeping
we got to
you
pull the Gemini.
what's going on? Like, nah, deuces. You know,
we got to pull the Gemini.
Deuces.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's all I really need to know. Like, he's talking to multiple people. Yeah, he's talking to multiple people. He doesn't know. Yeah, because I'm just like, why is he so hot and cold? Why is he so weird? Like, does he have attachment issues or something? Or like,
well, he works a lot too, but I think that he was definitely taken advantage of in his past. Like he's not so easy, like especially as far as monetary stuff goes. He's not going to be so easy to just buy you stuff. Like he's just not going to take you out to dinner. He's not going to do any of that. You know, like he is kind of like real standoffish as far as like, because I feel like he's pretty much given a lot in the past, and so he is scared that people are just after him for his finances.
Well, how much money does he act like? You act like he's a millionaire.
Well, no, but in general, like, I mean, what you said, he's a plumber?
No, electrician.
Electrician. They make pretty good money. Like, especially if you're a traveling electrician, you're talking like $30-$40 an hour, you know, plus per diem if he's going out of town. So he makes good money. And he might be worried, like his last relationships looked like he felt like they were charity cases, like they were just with their hand out, you know?
That sounds bad.
So he's a little cautious of that.
Oh God.
But he does have his options open, which fuck that.
Yeah, we're not doing all that.
Yeah, don't need none of that.
Yeah, just because I was just like, the hot and the cold for me was just like, why is this guy acting like this? Like, it would be good. It was like love bombing. And I'm just like, I just need closure. I feel like I just need to hear it from someone else. Sometimes I feel like we just need to hear it.
Right? Some confirmation, you know? Because intuitively, I bet you already know the answer. Like you already know your answer. Like you, in the inside, you know, but then your mind is like, well, what if, you know? Well, what if I'm wrong? Well, what if you're right? You know, like,
what if he just has a passion? What if he's just really busy? He says he's busy, but it's like,
I mean, yeah, he's busy. Like he is busy. That's true. But when a man wants you, they're going to prioritize you. He'll make sure that he talks to you every day. You know, he'll make sure that you know that where he's at. You know, he'll check in with you. He'll make excuses just to check in with you. You know,
yeah.
Like he's not just going to leave you wondering because he doesn't want you to get away. You know,
yeah,
he is busy, but he doesn't multiple priorities. He'd be juggling. He doesn't know exactly what he wants. And we got the Fool in reverse. So he's not willing to take any sort of major leaps of faith. He's not taking a leap of faith. He's not putting in the work. He's not putting in the action. But you kind of already know that. Otherwise you wouldn't be here, you know? So yeah, he's interested, but not as like moving to the next step, like we're gonna do this, we're gonna put it on Facebook, we're gonna go to the next level, you know, like he's not going to move to that next level, not in this moment, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's all I needed to hear. Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Woo woo. I hope
Okay.
that helps.
Thank you so much. I needed this.
Yay.
And congratulations with the website.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Okay, bye. All right. Do we have anybody else that wants in? I put the link. Did you guys find the link? This is so much fun. Did you guys find the link there that I shared? Let me see if I can find it again. I'm going to try to pin it. Hey, Michael. Did it ever come up in the chat? You did see the link? Okay, well, where did it go? We got Naya next. It's so cool to see your guys' face. Even though my internet looks like it's lagging hardcore. Okay, so you don't want to come on live, you just want me to do the reading? All right. Will he express his feelings? Okay. Naya. I'm going to put you up here. I'm using StreamYard, but you don't have to have StreamYard downloaded in order to join me. It just goes onto the link. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm going to try to post it again. So it might, just give me 1 second. It might be all weird again with the internet, but I'm going to post the link again. Give me 1 second. We're going to post this again. But I have to undo this, and then I don't have enough ports. So let's see. Well, you don't have to have your face shown. Like, you want to join me, you can join me if like I understand. Like, we're gonna do Naya's without her face. I'm gonna pin this real quick so that it's there. Maybe. Oops. Pin message. Okay, now it should be at the top of the chat. There we go. All right, figured it out. This is the first time I've done this, so it's like a work in progress, you know? Varen? How does Varen feel about Naya? Will he express his feelings? Will he express his feelings? Will he express his feelings? Okay. Will he express his feelings? Will he express his feelings? Will he express his feelings? Nine of Wands. In the reverse, there's an obstacle. There's some sort of obstacle in the way. Six of Cups in the reverse. He's got some sort of past energy that he's dealing with, because you got the Six of Cups in reverse. So he's feeling very nostalgic about something from the past, and there's an obstacle. He's got some sort of obstacle, or like the obstacle might be whatever it is that he's got going on in his mind. He's got the Temperance in reverse as well. So it could be he could be a little bit emotionally imbalanced or impatient, or indulge a little extra, and like a little bit extra drinky drink, or a little bit extra smoky smoke or something. um Three of Swords, he's getting over some heartbreak. All right, there's something that is still very, very, very heavy in his energy, and he is still in the process of healing from this. So his mind is kind of preoccupied in the moment with whatever past situation that he's got going on. Like, I mean, it's not like he's like super obsessed with the energy. Like he has done some healing with the Three of Swords in reverse, so he is getting over the heartbreak. Like it's not completely consuming him, but his energy is still a little bit tied to his past heartbreak. But he does have the Sun card in the upright, so he wants to move on and he wants to be happy, but he's still like, he's got anxiety, like he's got fears and anxiety about the situation. It might just be about love in general that makes him feel not good enough, or he's got the furies in his hands or in his head, that's telling him that, like, I call him the worms are crawling through his head, and he's not exactly sure if he wants to jump into another relationship or not, because he's still getting over the hurt from the last one. But it does look like he is willing to go into that cave. All right, the Two of Wands in the upright, so he is willing to take this on, to face his demons. He's facing his demons, he's facing his shadow side, but he's also impulsive. He might be a little bit impulsive, quick quick to move, you know but he does feel a very strong connection with you. He feels a very strong connection, like he feels very intense. This is a very intense connection for him. And he's trying not to, like, it might be like a little bit overwhelming. He's a little overwhelmed by the intensity of the connection, and by the fact that he's still like a little bit connected to the last person that he was with. So he's being indecisive. He's a little bit indecisive. He's not quite sure which way to turn, or which way to go. Like, he's not sure. It's like he feels like he's like stuck in the middle of like a rock and a hard place. His mind is very conflicted right now. He would like to move forward. Yeah, it was celebration. He would like to move forward. He would like to move forward. He would like to come out of this energy that he's in. Like, he's almost ready to battle, to take on the demons, to take on this battle. But he is very burdened by whatever's happened to him from the past, and about the idea of it not working, about if with especially with as intense as he feels about this connection with you. It's like he knows that, like, if he gets into it and it goes bad, that it's going to be really bad. So he's trying to protect himself and trying to protect his heart. um but he's a committed person. Once he's in, he's all the way in. So he's being really cautious, because he doesn't want a repeat cycle of whatever happened before. So he might seem very aloof and kind of standoffish, He's very matter of fact. Like he's trying to keep his head over his heart, trying to make sure that he's being logical about the situation. There might also be some there might be some backlash from from the sewing circle or something. There might be some backlash from either his peers or his family, like that he's worried about. But he's very much, he wants to move forward. He would like a new start. And he does feel a very intense connection with you, but he's scared. He's scared of it falling apart and what will happen to him if it does fall apart. But he's hoping that, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, like he doesn't have unfinished business. Like he's done with whatever he's got from whatever's going on in the past. Geez, my internet is super laggy. He's done with whatever he's got going on in the past. He doesn't got unfinished business. And he would like for like the Wheel of Fortune to move in the upright. Like he would like things to work in his favor. He does feel lucky, like you make him feel lucky. Let's see, is he actually going to reach out though? Is he going to express himself? Is he going to express himself? He's got too much insecurity, negative self-talk. So he's scared to death of coming forward. I don't think he's going to come forward anytime soon. Yeah, resistance to change. Like he's trying to fight his emotions, trying to fight his feelings. He doesn't want to get heartbroken again. So it doesn't look like he's moving forward. He's in the process of going through a rebirth, of bettering himself, of being the best version that he can be, and he might just be focused on his job or other priorities right now. No, that's my mom. Wax Crafter is my mom. But he's kind of like, he's a little bit pessimistic with the star in reverse. So it doesn't look like he's going to come forward, but he does have emotions for you. I hope that helps. All right. Does anybody want to join me? Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, please go check out my website. It's my brand new website. Like, you can order private readings. You can sign up for the newsletter. It'll give you a download of my book. I'm super excited about it. You are so welcome. I hope that helps. Like, he does have feelings, but he's working on himself. Thank you so much. Yeah, and if anybody needs a website, I have a website wizard. He's a badass. All right. Anybody needs any music done? Like I have a music man. He's a badass too. I have so many amazing, like I'm surrounded by a plethora of talent, and like I'm just in awe of everybody. There's so many people out there that are like, you wouldn't even know that that's what their talent is because they're stuck behind some 9-to-5 job, and unless you actually really get into what it is that they do, you don't even know that they're like, an amazing crafter or like a super talented artist or, a website designer or a musician, or it's just really cool. All right. And if you want to join me, the link is at the top of the chat. So that way you can co-host with me. Like we can see your face. You'll be live with me. Thank you. My friend Sleepy T did it. I had him do one for Shara. I'm going to have him do one for Selena as well. Like he just made one for my friend Shara. I'm going to have him do one for Selena, and I'm going to have him do one for Tanya. Like I've commissioned him to like hook all my friends up. So who's next, Jasmina? Jasmina? Jasmine. Anybody gonna join me? Selena, she's Love Fire Tarot. She does like 18 plus hot and spicy reads. All right, so Jasmina is not here. Yeah, Selena with an S. All right, Dorella, cool. And you don't have my back. Red Riding Hood. All right. When will Tony reach out? My internet sucks bad today. It's usually not this bad. Newbie me. Hello, hello. Will Tony reach out? Will Tony be reaching out? I'm going to switch decks. Let's see. How about Beetlejuice? We're going to go with Beetlejuice. Put these ones away. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please go check out my website, crystal-lavender.com. You can sign up for my newsletter. You can order personal readings. All right. Yeah, my internet. Sorry if my internet. I don't know if this is the worst that it's been. I don't know what its problem is. But we're going to keep it pushing. All right. Will Tony reach out? Ooh, Two of Cups. That's coming together. Tower in reverse. They might be a little bit scared. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you have a friendship or like if you guys work together or something, but they might be a little bit nervous because they don't want it to fall apart, or they don't want, they don't want to have a tower moment. Like if you guys are friends or have been friends, like they don't want, if you guys get intimate with each other, then they don't want it to ruin what it is that you guys already have. Like they're scared of ruining, like they think that you guys have a good thing, that you guys are really compatible, and they're scared that by reaching out that it's going to mess up what it is. This person is very much a hermit. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. I'm not sure what sign it is. Oh, Cancer. But they're very, very hermity. They like to keep to themselves. They're not very social, so they kind of feel awkward in social situations. But they absolutely do have feelings with the King of Cups. And they have the Ace of Pentacles. So they would like to start something new. And the Magician. They're working on how to come forward towards you. Like they're working on how to manifest the good opportunity. This person is absolutely going to take action because they do have a lot of feelings, but they are scared. They're scared that it's going to like mess things up between you. And they might be having some sort of financial difficulties, or We've got Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. They might be a little bit insecure about their finances or what it is that they make. Hi, Muscle Machine. But the Four of Wands, that's the 1111 card. So they really want this. They really want to come forward. They want a new start. They want a fresh beginning. They want their forever. Their 1111, like that's coming forward. That's moving forward. That's taking a step forward. But they, like King of Pentacles, all the Pentacles are in reverse. So this person might be a little bit, like they might have some sort of financial issues. You should join me, Muscle Machine. I got a link at the top. You wanna co-host? Co-host with me, Muscle Machine. And the Devil. So they're scared that it's going to turn into some sex-based connection, or they're going to be overly attached, or they're having a problem facing their sexuality. Like they might be a little bit timid, and there's parts of them that are hidden that they haven't faced yet. Like they haven't come face to face with their own fantasies and their own desires, or there might be something that is hiding in their internal that they aren't like they feel ashamed of. But it does look like this person's going to take action with the Magician there, with the Magician and all of the cup cards being in the upright and the 1111 card. They are going to take action. Knight of Cups. Once they grow the cojones, they will definitely take action, but they are scared. They're scared. So win. Let's get your win card. It says true change requires patience and willpower. Your unsurpassed ability to negotiate guides you towards the comfort and stability you seek. Give it 2 months, and the fog of uncertainty inevitably recedes. This allows bright events to burst through the veil and into your life. So it says give it 2 months. About 2 months, you'll know. And by then, you'll know if you'll even really want them or not. You know, like there, you might see something and be like, you might change your mind. But this person does have a lot of feelings for you. And they are working up the courage, but they're scared of ruining it. I hope that helps. Yeah, Tony definitely got some kinks. You know, but if we can't face our kinks, then we're never going to get them fulfilled. You know, if we're not open about what it is that we're into, then we're never going to, you know, like we're never going to be able to check that off the bucket list. It's like there's definitely some sort of like sexual fantasies or whatnot that they haven't faced, or they're scared of it turning into a sex-based connection. Yeah, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. And if you aren't honest with yourself about your fantasies, then you're not going to be able to be honest with other people. It took me a long time to be completely comfortable with my sexuality, you know? So I understand being like timid or shy, but then at the same time, it's like you won't ever get what it is that you're like looking for if you don't speak up about it, you know, if you don't express yourself. Because I used to go to all kinds of BDSM clubs and stuff like that too, and I was still timid. Like I grew up with friends that you know like I have friends that are strippers, I have friends that are sex workers, I have friends that are, you know, paid dominatrix. Like I know a lot about rope. All right, Chrissy, you are up next. I have so much fun at strip clubs, man. Like I love my girls, dude. I love my girls. Like all girls are usually like they're weird with each other, but Like, I have so much love for my girls. What's coming towards you in love? All right. Boo, boo, boo. Let's see, what deck do I want to use? Single and ready to mingle. What is coming towards you in love? What do we got in love for Chrissy? I have like, dude, I have a lot of friends. Like, I have lots of friends. I even have friends. Like, one of my friends, she's celebrating her 10 years into peacock pole art. Like, she does pole fitness. Like, she does fitness dancing, and she's such a badass, man. Like, and it's like, dude, it is a whole body workout, and it's absolutely amazing. I think everybody should have a pole in their life. All right, Chrissy, what is coming in? What is coming in for Chrissy? In love. Ace of Swords. King of Pentacles or Knight of Pentacles. Cups. Three of Wands. Knight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. All right, well, be mindful of anybody that just left somebody, okay? Like, if like a red flag, I'm going to give you one red flag, like right off the bat. If there's somebody that you run into that is like, oh, I just got out of a relationship, then they're being super impulsive, just trying to get on top of someone else to get over someone else, okay? And you don't want to get involved in any of that business. So that's one of the energies that I see coming in. But the other energy that I see coming in is a Three of Wands. We got the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this person is a really slow mover. Like, they like to take their time, you know, like they want to get to know you. So there's one that's going to be super impulsive and try to be pushy, okay? It's one that's going to be super impulsive and pushy, and then there's another person that's coming forward that's going to be more slow and reserved and more like elegant, and like he's got etiquette, okay? Some sort of dating etiquette. Could be like old school, but because you got a knight, you got two knights on the table, and one of them is in the reverse and the other one is in the upright. So this other one, this Knight of Pentacles, so it could be an earth sign that is slow moving. So if you're dealing with an air sign, the air sign is impulsive. If somebody comes towards you and they're an air sign, they're impulsive and they probably just got out of a relationship. All right, and they could be a little immature. All right, yeah, with the Five of Cups, like there's a lot of deceit behind that situation. They're not going to be completely 100% honest. They could just tell you what it is that you want to hear. Like they're pretty much a turd wrapped in a Snickers wrapper. All right. But if you find out that a person's coming towards you and they are an earth sign, this earth sign is all about speaking the truth. Like, they're very honest. They're very open. They want you to be in the rightful place. Like, they know how to treat a queen. Okay. Like, this earth sign absolutely knows how to be respectful of a relationship, and they know how to treat their queen, treat their person with admiration, love, and respect. It's like they know that you belong on the throne, and they'll make sure that you're not dethroned by some other person. Thank you so much, Pam Bear. Thank you so much. So they'll make sure that you stay on your throne. It's not like they're not going to go and tell your business to other people, you know? Like they're into courting, and there's a lot of hope with that one. Could be it could be an Aquarius, but the air sign on that other side said so it looks like you'll have two suitors coming towards you, and it'll be up to you, like how which one, like how you test it out. But you do have two options on the board right here, and one of them is worth your time, and the other one is is impulsive. I mean, and it sucks because usually the ones that are impulsive and are all super fiery, they're like so much fun, you know, but you got to be careful with them, all right? My red flag number one, like if you're just my type, that's red flag number one, because just my type ain't never worked for me. Like I got to bounce on just my type. So much love. Have a good night. So I would definitely get to know these, get to know your options before deciding. One of them might be at a distance as well, or you might have to travel to meet them. But make sure that you've got your head on straight, all right? And before you go out, especially if it's been a while before you've had some, all right? Like, you know what I mean? Like you might want to take care of yourself before you go out on a date with anybody. So your judgment is not clouded by, the chemistry, the desire, all right? Like you don't want to let your judgment be clouded by lustful feelings. So go ahead and take care of yourself, before you go on a date with anybody. So that way you're thinking a little bit more clearly and not just all like, like, damn, like, woo, get on top it. So I hope that is helpful. Yeah, take care of the rose. Use the rose. Give it a little extra, like a little bit of extra washing with the detachable freaking shower head. Getting ready for your date so that you can think clearly. Does anybody want to join me, or is anybody going to join me? I don't know why my internet sucks so bad right now. That looks like crap. Savoy. Dude, that's a girl's best friend. The detachable shower head. So Tisha is up next. You guys are following me and my internet looks like shit, so I appreciate the hell out of that. You guys are still here, even though I'm all gurky. I'm gonna have to fix that. They make some amazing things now. Like, if I could give like 10 stars to some of the products they got online. Make myself blush. Like, damn. Like, damn, that was good. All right. About the Capricorn. Came back after 5 months. Sometimes it's good when people go away and come back because sometimes they're taking care of some like shadow work or something, like sometimes there's some karmic issues that like we all have to deal with. And shit, I would rather somebody come back correct than, like go and deal with their shit and then come back correct. But let's see if he's actually got good intentions or if he's just true feelings and intentions. Okay. What is the Capricorn's true feelings and intentions? What do we got? Capricorn's true feelings and intentions. Hopefully one of you guys will join me. Hopefully another person will join me. At a construction site? That's sexy. What is Capricorn's true intentions? Ooh, ouch. The first card off the bat, the jumper. Ugh. Well, that's gross. So that is the lying, deceptive, freaking douchebag card right there. The strategic. It's not even just that, like, they're just like, some people are just a douchebag by nature. You know what I mean? They just like, well, they're just retarded and they're, like they have no common sense. Like you would think that common sense would be pretty common, but common sense really isn't all that common these days. And yeah, this guy's strategic. So he might be strategically moving forward. Like he wants to push forward. That's like bump it, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna come in and take control of the situation, but he's got some sort of motive behind it. Magician in reverse. That's dark energy. Like there's some sort of secret motive that he has. I don't know if like if he ain't got a place to stay or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if this dude is a homosexual or is like all my friends have jokes. It's like, what do you call a punk rocker without a girlfriend? Homeless. I don't know if he just fell out with somebody else, but yeah, he's got the magician in the reverse and the 7 of swords with the chariot. Like he might be trying to push really, really hard. He's going to be trying to push really, really hard to get you to either to, I don't know if he's going to try to make you feel sorry for him or if he's just trying to not give you a chance to think about it. He might be, he might be trying to not give you a chance to think about it so you don't have time to think about the situation. Like he might be extremely, extremely pushy. Yeah, he wants to, like he's trying to move in, move with. But there's ulterior motives behind this. So he might be coming off a little love bomby. Like I just feel like a really pushy energy, like, oh, see me now, see me today. Let me move in. Like, I love you. Like, we need to get back together. Oh, so he wants to travel with you in his or in your RV. Yeah, I would walk away from this situation. I don't let him manipulate you because he's going to try to, like, it looks like he's trying to be really, really pushy. He's not giving you a chance to, like, he's not trying to give you a chance to make up your mind or to really evaluate the situation. It's like he's coming in with the quickness, coming in like super hard, super heavy. But he doesn't have really good intentions. Like his like it's not pure. There's something behind it. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, I don't like that energy at all. He's in New York and coming in July. Oh, so he's already coming. So he's already like, I'm coming. I already got the tickets. Like, you have no choice. Ugh. Yeah. No. He's pushy. He's got an agenda. He's got an agenda. And King of Cups in reverse. He's not trying to give you a choice. It's like he's just going to show up at your doorstep. He might be in some sort of, like, he might have some sort of legal issues too with the justice. He might have some sort of legal issues that he's involved in, or like owing somebody money or something. But he's gonna try to come in like the Prince Charming, by the knight in shining armor. All right, he's gonna try to come in and be like, he's a snake charmer. So be mindful of him trying to play knight in shining armor because it's not him that's playing knight in shining armor. It's like you're the one that's the knight in shining armor for whatever situation he's got going on. So he's really like he's got a lot of ulterior motives. He really thinks that he's going to get away with it though. Like he has a lot of hope for his ability to get what he wants, for his ability to be charismatic or to charm your pants off. Like there's nobody more charming in the world than somebody that's trying to move in with you or trying to get into your pants. Like, but as soon as you get as soon as they're in it with you, then he's going to try to take control of the situation, and then he's going to flip it on you like you're the bad guy or that you don't do anything good enough. So he's got a lot of hope in his ability to charm. He's all about it, but he's juggling multiple priorities. He's got a lot on his plate, and he's juggling multiple priorities. But the first card to come out is the Seven of Swords. Like, he's got ulterior motives. He's being strategic. He's being very, very strategic. He knows exactly what it is that he's doing. He's not giving you an option to like think it out or to work it out. It's pretty much like, oh, I bought the bus ticket, I'm coming. You know, it's like it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission. He's not asking you for permission. He's just showing up. I mean, even though he's got a lot of different opportunities, different possibilities, like you're the best possibility. You're the best possible possibility. You're like the favorite out of all of his options, and you're the most like he's an opportunist. So like he thinks that the opportunity with you is the most beneficial out of any of the other ones. So he's definitely like he's got ulterior motives. I wouldn't trust that. Right, I'll punch him in the throat for you. So I hope that helps. It looks like you already kind of knew that information. You just wanted to hear it from somebody else or have it confirmed. But yeah, he's got ulterior motives. I wouldn't trust it. Don't trust that, Mr. Snake Charmer. You are very welcome. Thank you for your support and for being here and for letting me read for you. All right. Red Riding Hood is next. Is anybody going to join me? Is anybody go in? No specific question, just whatever comes out. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Michael! One of my best friends right there. I want to see faces too. All right, let's see. What are the cards? What sort of cards? Let's use these ones. I just got this. Do you care if we use oracles? I just got this new oracle deck that is really cool. Yeah, be careful of that one. We're going to do finance. We'll do a finance. And then I got this Modern Life Oracle deck, the Wisdom for Everyday Chaos. That is super awesome. What do we got? Travel. Embarking on a journey could be your path to wealth, as abundant opportunities await you in the world. So taking that step out into the unknown to increase your finances. Love is the greatest success on the path to prosperity. Who can fully experience abundance without it? So you might actually be investing in with a significant other, or you might find a significant other on your path here. So you're going to find both of them. Your dreams are so much bigger than your efforts, okay? If you want to accomplish great things, you'll have to try harder. So don't procrastinate. Don't wait. Don't hold procrastination station. And most forms of prosperity require time and effort to manifest. Do you have room in your schedule for the abundance you are wanting to attract? Right? Consistency, being dedicated. You know, like they talk about manifestation, right? Like we're always talking about being attracting, like we don't chase, we attract, right? So think of it like you're fishing, okay? Like a fisher's got to actually go to a pond, go to the lake with their fishing pole. They actually have to put the bait on the hook and cast it into the water. And then they just sit there and wait, you know, but you got to be ready to be ready, right? Like a fish, like you're not going to go chase down the fish the fish will come to you, but you have to actually take the action to attract the fish in order to catch one, right? This is like a boxer. Like a boxer, like you done knocked out 57 people, he's not going to call HBO and be like, hey, HBO, I done knocked out 57 people. You know what I mean? Like, you should check me out. Like, no, the boxer trains and trains and trains and is ready to be ready to be ready to be ready. And then HBO calls them. So, like, focus on what it is that you're really truly after and put in the work, work towards it. And then the universe will see, universe, God, source, spirit, whatever you want to call it, will see what it is that you're after. And then it'll give you opportunities and give you situations that will enhance what it is that you're doing. So you gotta go to the lake, and you gotta bring your fishing pole, and you gotta bait that hook, because the fish ain't just gonna jump in your lap. They say attract. You're attracting that fish with your work. So make sure that you're putting in the work for what it is that you want, rather that be like a power couple situation, or like you really want to travel with your work. Like, start traveling, and then the work will find you. Start traveling, and what you end up doing is you'll end up attracting the opportunities to you that benefit your path that you're on. So you have to actually put in the work, and like, we can't just sit there and be like, oh, I want this, and then not put any sort of action towards it, if that makes sense. Because I feel like you have big dreams, like you have really big dreams, but like you might feel like a little bit blocked in your mind. Your mind is lying to you. Okay, you can accomplish those things. You can accomplish great things. You can be successful with whatever it is that you want to do. Where are these cards at? Let's get you one of these. So put in some action towards what you want to manifest. Be ready to be ready to be ready, like NFL players, they train and train and train and train and train, and then the NFL finds them. They don't go to the NFL and be like, hey, I've been training and doing all this. It's like they attracted it because they put in the work, they were ready to go. Put in that work, be ready to go. You got toilet paper hoarder, so don't be taking don't be biting off more than you can chew. Okay. And you might have to do a little bit of cleansing in your house. Like, do you own your stuff, or does your stuff own you? Like, there might be something that's keeping you tied to a place, and it might have to do with just just your materialistic objects, like your material objects. It's like not necessarily that you're actually like physically tied to somewhere, but the things that you own are owning you at the moment. Meme lord. Just scrolling. Are you get stuck in a scrolling rabbit hole of scroll? Be careful, because it'll get you. You'll start scrolling, you'll get stuck in that rabbit hole, and then you look up and it's like hours have been gone. Parallel Parker Pro. You could look into like a driving job, coffee addict. Gotta have that cup of joe. Deadline surfer. So you work really, really well under pressure. Something about working under pressure, and by the very last minute, man, the very, very, very last minute. It's like you'll get everything done at the very last minute, but you'll put it off to the very last minute. So don't be pushing everything off to the very last minute, because you won't be able to get it. It won't be as like, sure, it'll be there, you'll have it done, but it won't have as much quality as if you don't do it at the last minute. And hire a professional. All right, like a do-it-yourself disaster. Hire a professional for things that you need to hire a professional for. Right, like not everything can be duct taped. We can't always duct tape it. I mean, and it's a learning experience. I mean, that's the way the professionals become professionals, is by failing and picking it back up and doing it again, and failing and picking it back up and doing it again. But there are people that it's like we're not paying for the time that they're with us. Like I had to buy a plumber today, and I didn't pay the plumber for his time. I paid the plumber for his wisdom, right? I paid the plumber for the knowledge so that they could come in, perform their art, and then leave. It's like there are other people, like a plumber is an artist, an electrician is an artist, a mechanic is an artist. Like they're all artists in their own way. So supporting other people in their career paths is also, it also opens you up to a network of those people. It's like you might spark a conversation with somebody, you might hire somebody to come and do something for you, and then you end up sparking a conversation with this person, and then voila, you guys are like longtime best friends for the rest of your life. There's somebody in my neighborhood that has an air horn. So you might have to hire a professional, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right. And stay away from trends. Who cares what the Joneses are doing? Like, you do you. All right. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. All right. I hope that helped. Getting a new wardrobe. Dude, I'm a clothes hoarder. I have so many clothes. You got to be your authentic self. That's how, like, how are us weirdos supposed to find each other if people aren't being their authentic self? All right. What's going to make him confess his feelings for you? Family, friend. Let's see, what deck do I want to use? Thank you guys so much for being here. Please check out my website at crystal-lavender.com. Sign up for my newsletter. You can order personal readings. And you can join me. Join me, like, literally. What do we got? He's hiding a crush. What will make him? Says, I wish you hadn't walked away, but I knew you had to. Have you guys had a conversation before about this situation? Have you confronted him about any of it yet? It doesn't feel like you've confronted him, but self-doubt is holding him back from communicating. Okay? They definitely want to get physical with you. Like, they think about you sexually. But it doesn't feel like any of this has been communicated. It feels like what will make him confess his feelings for you is by you confessing your feelings to him. And they don't want to hold on to any sort, like, they don't want to cause any drama. They don't want to have any sort of resentment. But the question was, what will make him confess his feelings? There's nothing that'll make him do it except for you confessing yours. Like, sometimes we have to step up and lead by example, and as scary as it is, like, this person is fighting their own heart. They're fighting their heart. It's like, I don't know what to do anymore, but yeah, I know what to do. So they're timid, they're scared, they don't want to ruin the friendship. And they might have treated you unfairly before. Like, I don't know, maybe you've seen them flirt with somebody else instead of you, or like, and knowing that they have like these feelings for you, there might have been somebody that was in the way before, and they might be a little bit embarrassed about that. Yeah, no, they truly like you. I truly like you, and I know there could be more between us. So yeah, they fantasize about it, and they're thinking about you right in this moment. But it feels like they're super shy or intimidated, or like they're not, like they don't want to come off disrespectful, or they absolutely don't want to lose the friendship that they have with you, because I mean, let's face it, freaking sex kills friendships, unless you guys are really super comfortable with each other and have, a very very honest open conversations, and can communicate clearly. Like, sex will absolutely ruin a friendship. So they might be really really like nervous to ruin that, because I mean, in my experience, the friends that I've had have lasted forever. I've had friends for 30 freaking years. Relationships, on the other hand, not so much. So they might be really really nervous to hurt your friendship, because if something did go bad, then your whole family's involved, and like that just brings it to a whole other level. But I mean, if you're only focusing on the negative, it's like you can't just focus on the only negative possible possibility that could turn out really really freaking amazing. Like, you're supposed to marry your best friend, you're supposed to be with your best friend. Like, if you guys are already friends, then there's no need to pretend, there's no need to front. It's like you don't have to put your best foot forward, because you guys already know who each other is, which is really super comforting. you know it's super comforting to know that the person that you are interested in, like, to actually know who they are as a person, because a lot of times we have to spend time getting to know somebody as a person, and like then we find out that we don't even like them. So at least starting out with somebody that you already know that you like is a really good start. But they are very much intimidated by I don't think they've ever been with anybody that was their friend before either. Organizing all these decks over here. I don't think they've been with anybody that was their friend. So they're really, really, really super nervous about it. But if you want him to open up to you, you're gonna have to open up to him. That's what I feel for sure. But let's see what cards say. Two of Wands, got the whole world in your hands, got the whole world in your hands. So I think it's like he's waiting on you. I'm waiting on you to bust a move. Yeah, because he's beating around the bush. Beating around the bush. I think both of you are beating around the bush. King of Wands in the upright. But he does also he might be. Are you scared of backing him into a corner? Are you scared of confronting him and then him not feeling the same way? And then like it just makes it awkward. So if you're gonna come forward with your emotions, because it feels like there's like some sort of like being put in a corner, being put in a position. And I don't know if that's like you feeling that if you come towards him, that you're um giving him some sort of ultimatum in a way. But don't come in as an ultimatum. Just express, like let him know that like you would like to see where things could go, if they could go further than just friendship. you know um but let him know that he's under no obligation either, because there's a part of him that, like, if you did express, like, it's like he likes it in his mind. Like, in his mind, it's like he lives in this happy fairy tale and everything works out perfectly, but it's a whole lot different when you put it on paper. So he's got he's got a little bit of he might feel a little bit like, oh no, now what do I do? You know, like if you do present him with this information that you would like to pursue a relationship with him, he might try to sit on it for a little bit. He might not know exactly what to do right off the bat. Because he does, like, he's painted a pretty picture in his head, you know, but he will, like, it does look like there is communication with the page of pentacles, you know, six of swords. We've got the sun card, but he might not fully express himself right away because we have the ace of swords in reverse. So he might try to avoid it or might try to run from the conversation. But it does look like there are feelings, but there is a little bit of hesitancy because that he feels like there's so many other people involved, that it's not just a you guys' relationship, that it would be like your whole the sun card is happy. That's like the happiest card in the whole deck, is the sun card. It's also a Leo card, a fire sign Leo card. That's the happiest card in the whole deck. He is a little nervous, you know, about the family dynamic and about ruining the family dynamic, because he's not just getting in a relationship with you, he'd be getting in a relationship with the whole rest of your family as well. No, but there is action there. So I would take action towards it. I mean, the worst that he could say is no, you know? If you don't ask, you'll never know. The answer will always be no if you don't ask. So I think that it's going to take you taking the first step, because he doesn't want to be disrespectful. Like, he's got, like, there's some sort of, like, I don't know if it's tradition, like values, traditional values that he has. He feels like, I don't know if he comes from a really big family, you know, or you have a really big family, but there's definitely some sort of traditional values that he has, and he doesn't want to be disrespectful in some way. So it might be, it might take you coming forward with how you feel. But if you're going to come forward with how you feel, make sure that you don't have any sort of like set expectations. Like, let it be known, and just to like let it be known and just kind of let it go where it goes, because you don't want to ruin the friendship either. So just let it be known, and like let him ponder, you know, like, don't be real pushy about an answer from him right away. Just kind of let him think, because men are thinking feelers. All right, so men like to think about stuff before they feel things, and women like to feel things and then they think about it. That's why women are like more apt to like throw things or slam doors or whatever, is because we're feeling thinkers. We'll feel stuff before we think about it. And men, that's why they're not really quick to answer, is because they're thinking about their answer, right? They want to make sure that they've thought it out. Like, they're like, they think before they feel. So he might not be extremely like emotionally responsive right off the bat, and that's perfectly normal. So let him have some time to, you know, kind of think it over, and to, so that he can really express how he truly feels. Like, don't push him for an answer right there. So I hope that helps. Is anybody going to join me? I want to see some, anybody got a face? You are very, very welcome. Yeah, I would let him, I would just, you know, I would put it out there, put it on the table, just put it on the table. And then whatever happens, happens, you know, but don't get too emotionally attached to one outcome or another. Like, make sure that you're still okay inside yourself and inside your heart, that you'll be okay if he doesn't decide to take you up on that opportunity. But it looks like he does have feelings. Okay, there are feelings there. He does ponder it in his mind. He has fantasized about it before. All right, crow's nest. All the single Leos, you are very welcome. It's like blocking off my face. Coming for love in the immediate future. Not talking to anyone romantically at the moment. All right, let's see what we got. Being single is really super important. You know, like I used to jump from relationship to relationship to relationship. Uh-oh. And it never gave me any time to like learn my own energy, you know? So I think that's really awesome that you have done some work and have worked on your own inner energy. What is wrong with StreamYard? Okay, sorry about that. It was all StreamYard's unresponsive, and then it was all bloop, black. All right, let's try that again. Can you guys hear me? Are we okay? Okay, cool. Woohoo! Barbara. Thank you so much, Barbara. I love you so very much. Okay. Sorry about that. What do we got? Single, ready to mingle. Single and ready to mingle. Single and ready to mingle. What do we got? What is coming towards Crow's Nest in love? Jessica. What is coming towards Jessica in love? I gotcha. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. The Fool card. Could be an Aries. Queen of Wands. Magician. Seven of Swords. So we've got the Seven of Swords on top of, or the Seven of Swords is on top of the Queen of Wands, on top of the Nine of Swords in reverse. So the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Is there somebody that meddles? Is there like a mother figure or somebody that meddles in your love life? Because it looks like this Queen of Wands is giving you some sort of shit. There's a Queen of Wands that is sending all kinds of like spreading anxiety or something. John. Okay. Well then the Queen of Swords in reverse. Like there's a female energy here because there's two queens on the table but no kings yet. No, I don't know. I mean, unless you're into you could be, I don't know if you swing that way or not, but um I mean, and some men do, they carry divine feminine energy. Like I carry very much a divine masculine energy. Like I am a spitting, cussing, tattooing, like I have to learn how to be more soft and to get into my feminine energy. So this might just be a, if you're not into that, this could be like a male that is very much in tune with his divine feminine energy. You've got a fire sign and a air sign. So it looks like the energies that are coming towards you, you have one that's healed and one that's not. But they both carry very much of a feminine energy about them. Like they could be very artistic. I'm not saying that they're gay or whatnot. Like we all have male and female energy inside of us. Just sometimes one is more prominent than the other. And it looks like the energies that are coming towards you, there's one that is healed, like might have um a very very supportive family dynamic, is very close with their mother, their sister, is very much in tune. Like they're the type of person that would, like, make sure that if you are in your red zone, that that you're taken care of and that you're comfortable. Like they might have been raised by women. And then there's another one that has a meddling woman in their life. There's an energy here of a meddling woman, and it looks like the meddling woman is more on the air side. Like there's an air sign that might be coming towards you, that there's somebody that carries some sort, I don't know if it's their baby mama, or um if it's just like a mother figure or something, or like they just don't have very, like they're not as healed, like their divine feminine energy is not as healed as this other person. This other person has got the Magician and the Ace of Cups. Like they're all full of love, like they are in tune with, of taking care of their partner, of working towards the future, um taking that leap of faith. There's a very hard worker. So you've got an air sign that has a trifling baby mama or some sort of ratchet ass ex that's going to be all up in your energy, and they don't have the healthiest outlook on women in general. Like they might be a player, um they might just have like some sort of like motherhood wound that they're dealing with. And then you have another one that is completely in tune, that it was raised by women, that has a lot of respect for them, that knows how to treat women, with the Queen of Pentacles. Like they're a very hard worker, very respectful, and Ten of Pentacles too. So be mindful of the energies of the people that come towards you. There looks like there's clearly two energies on the table right here. And it looks like there could be an Aries, it could be a fire sign that is. So these are the energies to watch out for. There's one that's coming towards you that has a very unhealed dynamic with their childhood, or with a baby mama, or they have somebody super ratchet in their life. And this other person, that it looks like they could be a fire sign or an earth sign. There's a lot of earth on the board here. They are all about family dynamic, all about putting the work in to build a legacy, to have something they could sink their teeth into, not just the idea of something. Like they're not just in love with the idea of being in love. Like this person is very very secure in themselves. They have a very secure family dynamic as well. They could be at a distance. You could meet somebody that is at a distance with the Eight of Wands here. But there are two main energies on the table. So I don't know, like if that helps kind of to help you decide, like when they do come forward, so you kind of have a little bit of a, like a, like a lookout, what to look out for. Yeah, don't Ain't worth no drama. And a lot of people will put their best foot forward. Anybody can be good for 3 months, you know? So just pay attention to what they say about their family. Like if you're on a date with somebody and you hear about how like they don't have the greatest family dynamic, or if they start talking shit about their ex right away, then that's the one that has a lot of unhealed wounds as far as the feminine energy is concerned. Now, if you go on you meet another person and they have a really strong family dynamic, and talk about nothing but respectfully, even for their exes, like they it's not that they're super in love with their exes, but they don't like just automatically call their ex batshit crazy, right? That person has healed their has a very healed inner feminine. Yeah, and this they could be a little bit timid. And they're kind of a loner. I think this earth sign or this fire sign is a little bit timid, which is kind of odd for a fire sign, but they might be a loner. So I would get out and do the things that you really enjoy doing. Like the thing about being authentically true to yourself and going to do the things that you really enjoy doing, like if you really enjoy reading books or going to the library, then if you're at the library reading books, doing what you really enjoy doing, and you run into somebody, that means that they really enjoy the library too, so then automatically you'll have something like instantly in common. So make sure that you are, being your independent self, and do your self-love rituals and go do things that you really enjoy doing, because when you do that, you'll meet other people that enjoy the same things as you. So be true to yourself. Okay. I hope that helps. That's the best way to do it, man. Best way to do it. You are very welcome. Thank you for being here. Go check out my website, crystal-lavender.com. Sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to do dailies. I can't, like, I did the daily last time. Like, I'm trying to figure out what time to do them, because I have a daily pick a car or a pick a pile. I did all of them this month for pick a piles, but I'm trying to figure out what's the best time to do it, because like I'm in mountain time. So I was awake. I was stayed awake till like 2 o'clock in the morning so that I could make sure that it was like on the 31st. So I'm still figuring out exactly when I should post these things, but I'm going to have there's going to be a reading every single day. And then I'm going to do the weeklies and then monthlies, and then come on live and do this stuff. I really enjoy the meet and greet. Like I'm going to do this. Like this is going to be my thing. All right, AA. All right, let's go ahead and close it off after Jojo, if they're still in here. All right, single Leo. We get a drink. Bam, bam, bam. All the single Leos. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Mom and Julie Bully, all of my moderators, all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the super chats. Like seriously, you guys are fucking awesome. Oh, the single Leos. Dude, Leos are sexy, man. Y'all are sexy. What is coming in love? What do we got? What do we got? What is coming in for love? We got the Lovers in reverse. I don't like that. Lovers in reverse, that could be a false twin flame, a falsie, a big bird. I don't like big birds. But at the same time, that also, like, it helps us learn. Could be a Gemini. Bah. The World in reverse is, do you have unfinished business with somebody? Is this somebody coming back for a reach around? It looks like you've got unfinished business with somebody that either they feel really strongly connected to you or you feel really strongly connected to them, but there looks like somebody's going to try to come back around. It looks like they've been working really hard to save money, or you've been working really, really hard to save money. Like they might have really been at a like they might have had that lack mindset, or are working really hard to try to get out of some sort of like poverty hole or poverty mindset. Whoever it was, it looks like it fell apart before. It's like, I don't know if it fell apart before with you, or if like this person like shattered your hopes and dreams before, because you got the freaking 10 of cups in reverse, the lovers in reverse, and the World in reverse. I don't like that. I don't like it. So there might have been somebody that did you wrong, did you dirty, or they were done really, really wrong, done really, really dirty, and like they've been working really, really hard to put themselves back together. It's like it feels like, Humpty Dumpty, all the king's horses and all the king's men could not put Humpty together again. It's like no matter what happens, like no matter how many times you've tried it with this person, it just doesn't work. But you're not here asking about them, so why are they in your energy so much? Unfairness, there might be a legal issue, or they just feel like it was unjustified. The way things went down was unjustified, or the way that it happened was, not okay. They're trying to come back in and make it right, or like they're very, like whoever this is really heavy in your energy. They might have been holding secrets, but they've come clean with whatever secrets that they've had. Like they've been trying really hard to work on themselves and to try to make it right. They don't want it to be over. There's somebody from your past that does not want this situation to be over. They probably keep a really close eye on you. They're probably stalking you and you don't even know it. But we don't want to know about this past person. We want to know about a new person. So if you're wondering if somebody, like, there's definitely somebody from your past that is keeping an eye on you. They're watching you. They're waiting to see, like, I don't know if they're just waiting to be a better version of themselves, and they know that they done fucked up and they hurt you really badly, or the situation in general hurt really badly. But there's all kinds of past energy in that. We want new. What's coming in new? I'm going to switch decks. We're going to do something different. Oh, so you know that this person's all up in your energy. Like they're hardcore in your energy. But we don't want them. Let's find what's coming in new. New. Not old, new. Yeah, that person is hardcore in your energy. What is new coming in? New. Still past energy. Resistance. The death card in reverse again. So it looks like this old person is coming back before any new people come back. Like this old person is still, they're heavy. They're super heavy. somehow or another, like there needs to be a closing of this cycle. Yeah, tyranny. Like this person is very, very, very controlling. Very manipulative, very controlling. But it's like they won't leave your energy alone. Won't leave your energy alone. I think once this person actually gets out of your energy, like for right now, while this person, like I don't know, I don't like this person is all up in your shit. Like they're keeping you tied to them somehow or another. I don't know if y'all have like you have a shared, like if you have a child with each other, or if there's something that like for some reason you still have to keep in contact with them. But they're like you being connected to this energy is keeping whatever's supposed to come in, keeping your happiness at bay, because you have happiness here. You have the happiness card. You've got independence, emotional independence, like being fully self-fulfilled. But it's like the only thing that's holding back is this person being in your energy. Yeah, 5 of Cups. It's like this person is energetically holding you back. I don't know how they're tied to you or what it is, but there's no forward movement with this person holding on to you, with this person being in your energy or you holding on to them. It's like there has to be some sort of tower moment for anything to move forward, because right now it still feels like there's some unfinished business, and it might take some strength to put your foot down to hold on to those boundaries, and to push forward anyways. But this person is holding you back, their energy being so tied to you, so tightly tied to you, because I mean I switched decks, we tried to ask new cards and it just all came up with the same shit. So there's somebody very much that from your past that is tied to your energy, that is blocking your person from coming in, or blocking a new person from coming in, just blocking the progress in general. And that sucks because it's obvious, like it's not your, like you're asking about new stuff, so it's not like you're asking about this person's energy, but they're very much still attached to you. So somehow or another there needs to be, um got to cut that. I mean, you can't have anybody else do cord cuttings for you. Like there must be something still in the situation that hasn't been completely learned or hasn't been completely like figured out. Like there's still part of the link is missing. It's not the gears aren't going correctly, but they're holding you back. They're holding you back. Yep. Full in reverse. They're holding you back. I don't know, but they're very like he's very much in your energy. Like he can't move on from it. He drinks too much, probably some sort of overindulgence. He's impatient, and it could just be the fact that you don't want him is why he's holding on to you so tightly. People are weird like that. Like you might have to actually go out there and just start dating. Like you don't have to go bang nobody or nothing, but like try to go out on dinners, try to break that cord, and just go out and try to meet new people and try to get rid of that energy that is on you. I mean, not necessarily like you don't have to like do anything with these people or whatnot, but go on a few dates. Like try to put yourself out there, go on a few dates so that this person knows that you're moving on, because right now like their energy is all over you. So I hope that helps. Yeah, this person is obsessed. They're obsessed, but it's holding you back. Their energy is holding you back. from, yeah, cut it. I just cut it to the Two of Cups in reverse. That it's stopping you from meeting like-minded individuals, stopping you from going out there. You are very, very welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. Michael, are you going to get on live with me? Come on live with me. Click the link at the top of the chat. Somebody's got to get on here. Yeah, get out and meet new people. Even if it's just to go have dinner or to go on a walk or to do something, like surround yourself with new, because the old is still all over you. So you need to kind of surround yourself with new to wash that old off. Are you still here, Michael? Thank you guys so much for being here and for all the super chats. Like, you guys freaking hooked me up. Like, you guys are so generous. My little brother. Barbara. Are you going to come on the live with me, Michael? Jennifer, not Jenny. Pam Bear. Miss T. So we got Michael Nelson, if you're still here. We got Savoy. I already saw Savoy is not going to put their face on. And JoJo. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're amazing. Oh no, he might have. Oh, there he is. Michael, are you going to join me? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get on here. Michael, Michael, Michael. Well, if your intuition is telling you that, we don't need cards to tell you to go for it. That's a big fat fuck yeah. Do it. Fucking do it. I know the peer pressure, huh? Oh. I've done. Oh, he's there. Woohoo! Hold on.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. Yay.
You're like, because I kept looking at the chat. I kept looking at the chat, and your mom was like, "Do it, Michael. Do it. Do it." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Do it. Hi, Michael.
Like, get in the chat.
This is for those of you guys that
Hi,
don't know.
Landa.
This is my best friend. This is one of my very best friends. We've known each other since we were like 12 years old. Like, Michael has seen so many different versions of me, man. It's amazing. Yeah. So this is my Michael. It goes the opposite way. I don't know. That's my Michael. He is also my mod. So yay! You look at your pretty. I love your face. I love your face. So freaking cool. All right. So you want to know if you should start a new project?
Yeah. So I don't know why, but I was pulling cards and like my intuition was like something new, like either learn something, start a new project, something, I don't know. Like I wanted to see what your kind of cards kind of say about it.
something new,
Because
something fresh.
I don't know if it's like a career decision. I don't know if I should do like a YouTube thing. I don't know. But I was pulling cards and it kept kind of coming up.
I think you should do all of the above, and you know that I'll help you no matter what. You know I
Oh
got
yeah.
you. I got you. But you're so
Yeah.
talented anyways. Like you're an amazing artist. You do
Well,
all kinds of really dope ass craft shit. Like you're super intelligent. You're
oh,
extremely
thank you.
handsome.
Thank you. Thank
You've got a
you.
wonderful personality. Like you've got an amazing heart, and you have so much to give.
I know. I'm trying to get over my like nervous,
But
shy
you're
thing, you
here.
know.
You're right
Everybody
here.
has like, yeah, I know. I know. I'm not that shy, but I have like a little bit of a, you know, of course everybody's, you know, nervous at first, but you know, you
Dude,
get
once you do
over
it,
it.
like it just becomes like you get out of your comfort zone, right?
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden your comfort zone is it turns into where you do. Like when I first started doing this,
exactly.
I was completely uncomfortable, absolutely
Yeah,
completely uncomfortable. But now I just get on and it's like whatever. It grew. My
yeah,
comfort zone grew to encompass what it is that I am doing right now. So stepping
exactly,
out of that box
exactly.
and challenging yourself to be seen, even if you don't want to be seen, to show up, because when you first start, like you'll have plenty of time to figure it out as you go. But if you wait to be ready to, if you're just waiting to figure it out, then it's never going to happen. So
Yeah.
you got to
And
knock
that's
on
definitely
them.
like yeah, that's totally like the messages I keep getting. Like we're in like a totally new vibration, everything like just
Happy
now's the time to
astrological
like
new year.
yeah. I know
Now's
it's
the
like I'm like
time.
now is the time. The cards are saying it. So I want to see what you get out of it because I'm
All
kind
right.
of curious. Like,
I'm going to use my brand new card since we're talking about brand new stuff. We're going to use my brand new
okay.
card. Thank you so much for joining me.
I know this is so cool. Well, I was
I
pushing
love
the
it.
button. I wasn't sure if it was working, and then it was like it said mic and camera on there, and I see it now, so it's working cool. And I'm like, yay.
You do look exactly. My brother says you look exactly the same as you did when we were like 12. It's true. You age so well.
I'm like, even though I have glasses now, like I went to help my dad get well, he went to he had an eye doctor exam or whatever, and I made an appointment, so I do have a prescription for my glasses.
Your
Like, yeah,
glasses are
so
cute. You sent me a picture of your glasses.
yeah, I
And
officially have glasses now. So yeah.
you look sophisticated, sexy and sophisticated.
I know. I'm like, I'm a person with glasses now, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Love it. All right. So, should Michael follow his intuition and start a new project, learn something new? You got the new card. It is the astrological new year. Like the energy is super prime for it right now. Like super
Yeah.
like the energy behind
No,
it.
that's what I say. I'm totally getting the message like over and over, like, okay, a new, everything new. Like, yeah, for sure.
The King of Pentacles. So
Oh,
the King
wow.
of Pentacles
Okay.
is all about following your passion, like making your passions work for you, right? Like if we do something that we love every single day and we just invest in it, then we're never ever working a day in our life, right?
Yeah.
So that's profitable. You might be holding on to a little bit of nostalgia from the past. There might be something from the past that you keep tapping into. I don't know if it's like
Mm.
your past abilities or the like maybe you've thought about like, well, if what would have happened if I just would have followed through with this, or what would have happened if I just would have started like then. Okay, so you don't want to turn this new experience that you're having right now, like you don't want to say in next year from now, like what would have happened if I just would have started that, right? Like you don't want to look back on it and be regretful that you didn't ever even try.
Yeah.
But you got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, so whatever it is that you're interested in, I think that you are going to be, it's going to be very, like, not only financially, like it's going to help you financially, but it's also going to help like you'll be able to express your love through it. You will be able to put your love into it as well, like whatever sort of project. Oh, and the 1111 card, the four
Oh,
of
wow.
wands,
Yeah, that's
that's
definitely.
beautiful. So I think that
So
whatever
whatever
it is
this
that you
is.
start right now, like you absolutely, and the Ace of Swords, like new beginning, new start, and it
Yeah,
all
that's what I'm
looks
telling you. That's what I've been pulling. I'm like, I don't know what this is, but it's telling me to get my butt moving on
get your butt
something.
into gear to be ready to be ready
Yeah,
to be ready.
definitely.
And it's also going to give you some sort of public recognition. All right. The
Okay.
Six of Wands, like it's something that's going to be visible, something I'm not sure what it is you want to do exactly, but it's something that's going to give you some sort of public recognition. That
Wow.
you'll be able to like your like people will know your name in one way
Mm.
or another. But there's a whole lot of fulfillment behind this new project. Whatever this new project is, whatever it is that, and the Temperance card, feeling very
Yeah.
balanced and patient, like making your like your
Yeah.
mind level out, your head level
And
out.
that's totally like another thing that kept coming up is like divine timing. Like I don't know what
Divine
that,
timing.
it's like let it flow and like let divine timing come in. Like it's
Yeah, but
kind
you
of like
also
a
have to
divine.
take action. You can't just sit there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Because like I
Yeah.
was talking about earlier about manifestation, like if we're trying to manifest something, like we can't just go to a lake, and like without a toolbox, without our tools, use the tools that you have available to you. Use what it is that you have available and put those into action, because you got to take action for what it is that you want. Like you can't just show up to a lake trying to go fishing and expect a fucking fish to jump into your net. Like we're
Yeah.
not chasing the fish, like we're attracting the fish, but you got to be ready to be ready to be ready. So putting in the
Mhm.
work to take the action, like you can't just sit there and not do nothing. Like you have to actually put the work in, like
Yeah.
start working towards whatever this creative project is, and learn as you go. Because if you're waiting to be ready, then you're never going to be ready. It'll never
Yeah.
happen, because you'll just be waiting to be
Yeah.
ready, waiting to be ready, instead of being ready to be ready to be ready. If
Yeah.
that makes any
Like
sense.
we got like you got to start something in motion, like kickstart it, put
Yeah,
something
it
out
might
there.
start off a little slow,
Okay.
with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, but I really think that this is going to really really help. Like not only are you going to love what it is that you're doing, but it's going to be able to give you money as well, and it's going to make you feel like you're like, that. But you have to quit being indecisive about it. Make up your
Yeah.
mind. I think the only thing that's stopping you right now is because you got the Two of Swords and the Two of Swords in the upright and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Like the only thing that's stopping you is yourself right now. Like
Yeah.
nothing, there's no other anything in this situation. Like all you got to do is start it. All you got to do is start, and it will unfold perfectly. But you have to take the action in, and you can't just be, you know, like you can't just think about it. You know,
Mhm.
you have to take action towards it, because right now is prime, like the fertile, like your mind is really fertile. The time right now to get things started is really really fertile. So planting those seeds of creation and like start working on these projects, like just okay, so you've said it, so it's out in the open, right? You've said it, you said that this is what you have been thinking about. Now go and get something, take the action towards making that into a reality, and pull that from the ethers and put it into this plane of existence, and it will come to fruition, because you have the Empress card right here. So everything, like it's all, like everything is perfectly set. It's just waiting. It's waiting, like the time is right, the time is now, the time is fertile. Like especially like with it being spring right now, and it's the astrological new year, like everything in the universe, like all of the planets are aligning to make this happen for you. But you do have to, like, if you want the tomatoes to grow, you actually have to plant the tomatoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
10 of Pentacles, King of
It's like
Pentacles, I think you're actually going it's going to supplement you in a much bigger way than what you even might imagine. The Judgment, that's being
yeah.
rebirthed, coming to completion, full circle,
Yeah,
making
see, that's another card that I was getting too, is that what they're saying is like that's the old, like they're still in the old vibration, but they just need to recognize that new coming in. It's like a new chapter, whatever it is, it's
being
like,
open to
yeah.
receive,
Yeah.
being open to
Yeah.
receive, because you are worthy, you are talented. Look, celebration. You have so many, like there are so many people that will support you on this adventure. And not
Yeah.
only do you have a support system of people that will support you, but you are very very like this. There's no bad card on this table whatsoever, except for the indecisiveness. Like none of the cards. You got the King of Pentacles, you got the Four of Wands, you got the Ace of Swords, you've got like there's so many good cards on this table right here that are in support of
Yeah,
this
and
adventure that you're on.
it's like getting over that block, like the negative self-talk, or just like getting over that, whatever hurdle that is, like putting up that block from
You got to
moving
put the
forward.
work
Yeah,
in.
like, yeah, see right there, that's like do the work. Like you got
Do
to
the work.
put this in
Yep.
motion. Yeah.
Put it in the work.
What- Yeah.
Bring it from the ether out of your mind and put it into tangible reality. And it will
Yeah.
manifest and it will grow. Like there
Yeah,
is
that's
so much
definitely what I
support.
was
There's
getting.
so much support behind all this. And you might even meet a significant other in the process with the Lover's card.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I mean I kept getting those cards. I was like, okay, there's something here because I wanted to see what you were getting like.
But you are still guarded. There's a like you're guarded. I don't know if you're guarded like okay, so in the world of competition, there are always going to be haters. There are always going to like you cannot make everyone happy. All right. And that's the beauty
Yeah.
of art in general is that the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? And there's so many different ways to express yourself artistically. And of course, you're going to have people that aren't going to understand it or that are going to criticize it, and you can take their criticism and you could use it as constructive criticism, and not take it personally. Be like, okay, well, thanks. I could see where I might need to adjust that way of going forward, or I could see how maybe I should get better lights, or a better internet or whatnot, but don't let it
Yeah.
stop you. Like if you get any sort of criticism from somebody, don't let it stop you. Let it fuel you. Let it add to your fire. Let it put it as your arsenal and part of your tool belt. Because sometimes those are the best things that happen to us. Like sometimes the constructive criticism is better than the appraisal. Like we'll get a lot of approval and a lot of appraisal from our loved ones, from our people, but sometimes it's premature, because they'll praise us before it ever even happens. So then we already have
Yeah.
that feeling of getting something done, of being praised, of feeling like we've accomplished something without ever truly accomplishing anything. So try to
Yeah.
keep whatever it is that you're doing under wraps until you're ready to come out with it, and then come out with it, and then let the universe like envelop, like wrap its arms around you and bring you closer to your desired outcome here, because there's so much
Yeah.
that's supporting you. And it feels like the only blockage that you have is the indecisiveness about it, and about feeling not strong enough. The Leo card in reverse, what about not feeling strong enough, or not feeling good enough, or not feeling like if it
That's
will
like it's just
succeed.
like
Okay.
yeah, that's like if we could be any more clearer, like you're like it's like basically saying you are like yeah, you're standing in your own way when you're,
You're
second
your own
guessing
worst critic for
yourself or
sure.
being on the fence. Yeah.
You're absolutely your
Yeah.
own worst critic. Like you are more down on yourself, and you are harsher on yourself. And like you might like there might be a perfectionist issue, but don't compare yourself to other people. You're not other people. You are you. Okay. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what this person over here is doing. All it matters is that you're doing what you need to do for you and the best that you can do it, and like there is so much support on this table right here. I mean, not only do I know that personally, but
Mm.
the cards say it too. Like that's not just me talking out of my ass. That's like
Yeah.
the cards are absolutely in support of you doing what you need to do, of luck turning in your favor. All right. The Wheel of Fortune, that's my favorite card, is because it's like nothing
Yeah.
is that's just like a reminder that there's nothing that is out of our reach, and nothing that is out of our control, and that nothing is ever stagnant. It's always moving. That's always changing, always shifting, always growing, always learning. There is no stuck. There is no it's always a momentum forward. There really is no backwards. Even if you're going backwards, like it's not a circle, it's a spiral, and it's either spiraling upwards, even if you don't see it, but things are
Yeah.
definitely going to look up. Like you've got a lot of luck on your side right now. Like the energy is absolutely favorable. All you got to do is put
Yeah.
the action in. And
I
the Ten
know.
of Cups,
Uh,
like that's
I
wish
know.
fulfillment.
I know. See, these are the cards I was pulling. So like the fact that it's like you're confirming what I kept getting like when I was doing my like I kept pulling cards. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, okay, I got to move on something, like pick something and move with it. Yeah,
I
for
would
sure.
absolutely like the cards are absolutely in favor of you starting this project of whatever you I don't even know what this project is. So whatever it is that you've got in mind, even if you figure it out as you're going, like even if you have no clue what it is that you're doing, all you got to do is start. All you have to do is start and then just keep being consistent with it, whatever it is, whether it's a social media, excuse me, or some sort of artistic project. All you have to do is start and then just keep plugging into it, and then it'll grow from there. It'll gain momentum and grow.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like even if you have like the negative self-talk or you have like this, you're pushing forward, just move with it, just yeah,
Yeah. Tell those voices in your head to shut the fuck up because they're liars. Okay, they're liars.
yeah,
Number one.
yeah, yeah,
And like the only way that you are going to learn is by trying, because if you don't want to be on your deathbed wishing that you would have started,
yeah,
looking back on your life like, man, I really wish I like my heart was so into this project and I really wish I would have started it. Like we're no none of us are going to care about our floor on our deathbed. None of us are going to care what sort of car we drive or any of those situations. Like the only thing that we're going to care about are the opportunities that we didn't take, the chances that we didn't take, the things we didn't say, like I'm really into Archangel Azrael. Like that's my archangel is Archangel Azrael. But that's where I learned a lot about that, about how much we really don't, like, to thy own self be true, to follow our own true self, to follow our own heart. So don't let all that negative self-talk stop you from doing something that you will absolutely like, even if you don't get any sort of public recognition, or you don't get money from it. It's like, don't focus on the money that you're going to get, just focus on the fact that you enjoy doing it. Just do what it is that you enjoy doing and all the rest will fall into place as long as you stay
yeah,
consistent with it. Like there is, like, 10 of cups, that is absolute wish fulfillment. There is no
mhm,
reason why you won't be successful. None. Except for your own, except for this stuff right here.
yeah. That Leo in reverse was like definitely, that was definitely the message. Like, yeah, you're doing this. Yeah, that was definitely like, yeah, Leo, you're a Leo, and you're not being a Leo when you're like, you know, on
Well,
the
you feel like you
fence and
don't
like
fit in, or that you're
questioning.
not going to fit in, or like that the Five of Pentacles is like feeling like you're out in the cold,
Yeah,
but you're not supposed to fit in with other people because you're supposed to be uniquely yourself. It doesn't
yeah,
matter
totally.
if it doesn't matter what the other person is doing. It doesn't matter what's trendy right now, like you got to
Yeah,
do what is right for you. And that's how you find your people. That's how you find your tribe. That's how you really, like, by following what it is that you really enjoy doing. It's like you're not, like, I mean, some of us will take on a job that we absolutely hate just because it pays more money. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
we'll have two opportunities, one that pays a shit ton more, but we can't fucking stand it, and one that doesn't pay very much, but it's not as bad as the other job. We actually enjoy doing it. And the majority of the humans will go and pick that fucking job that they can't stand just because it pays more. And then they end up like, all they do is eat, work, sleep, shit, work, repeat, And then they end up like living their whole life without ever living. So don't do what you feel is going to be trendy, or what's going to be like loved by other people. Do what it is that you love, and then let those people
yeah,
find you. Then the people will come to you. The fish will come to you. All you got to do is show up with your pole and some bait, and you just wait for the fishes to come.
yeah. No, it's definitely, I mean, thank you for that because that was such a huge like confirmation from what I was getting. So yeah, thank you so
I'm
much.
so glad to see your face. Like you actually
I
joined me.
know. Yeah, I
I
love
love
this.
you
This
so
is such
much.
a cool, yeah, this is such a cool setup you have. Like in your website, everything is like, yeah. I
Dude,
mean,
my
that's
website is,
inspiring. Just like you going out there and doing it and just like, yeah, that's inspiring by itself. So,
well, I am very, very happy that I could put a little bit of fire under your ass. We're gonna put some fire under
yes.
that ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come see you too.
But
Like I wanna plan like your mom had
yeah,
me.
like I need to come out there or you come out here to Portland and yeah, either way.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Right. I love you. Bye. Love you. Love you. Love you.
Super cool. That was cool. All right. I know sometimes it's harder when you know the person because then you're objective about stuff, but I try to not be like I try not to put my knowing about someone into my cards. I try to just read the cards, whatever the cards come out. However the cards come out, I try to read them like that. All right, Savoy, you are up. What is your question? And I already saw that you're not coming live on with, you're like, maybe one day, but not today. Has the right person for you been under your nose the whole time? Is Savoy's person right underneath the nose? Do they know who this person is? Savoy's person right underneath their nose. Savoy's person right underneath their nose. This whole time. So we got the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Two of Cups in the upright. So there might have been a lot of travel, like a lot. If this is somebody like, okay, let me hold on. Let me get some more cards before I keep asking questions, before I interpret it here. Hold on. Does Savoy know this person? Yep. So yeah, you do know this person. And there looks like there's been a lot of learning and growing, a lot of moving. Like I think you all have moved away and have been out of each other's lives and have had a lot of lessons to learn throughout this experience here. But there's like this is absolutely somebody that you have fond memories with the six of cups. Like that's past energy that is looking fondly of the past. There might have been like there's just a whole lot that needed to happen before there could be any sort of commitment here. There was a little bit of a blockage. There was a little bit of blockage, and there was higher learning that needed to happen. Like you guys both needed to like learn and grow so that you could be the best versions of yourselves. Like you had to get rid of all of your karmic issues before you could come together with this person. It looks like there's still a little bit of shyness there. There's a little bit of shyness, and they might have just like, did they just recently end a relationship, or did you just recently end a relationship? It's like there's been some sort of ending, but with every ending there is a new beginning. But with the Six of Cups here, this definitely looks like it is somebody that you know. This is somebody from your past, somebody that you have a lot of fond memories with. And sometimes we just don't see, yeah, that the Sun card. Sometimes we just don't see it until it's time for us to see it. You know, sometimes we could be around somebody and not even see them because we're not in the same vibration, or we have our own lessons that we still need to get through. But I think that this person, I think this is somebody that you know. Like this person is somebody that you know. I don't know if you're lying to yourself or you're lying to them about it, or if they're lying to themselves about it. They could feel like they're too much of a burden, or coming together would be a burden, or that it would disrupt y'all's friendship in some way. I don't know. I've had that happen where you're like, you just all of a sudden see somebody in a completely different light, and it's like all of a sudden the light is just shining on a specific person. And have we've got Leo, we've got Taurus. You know, there's been a lot of introspection, a lot of rest in between. Feels like you guys have known each other for a really long time. So there's been a lot that's needed to happen, a whole lot that is needed to be learned, a lot that's needed to be experienced, because like sometimes we got to go through what we got to shake off all of our sow our wild oats, and shake off our restlessness, and go through, like, we really got to figure out what we don't want so that we know what we really do want, so that we can actually see, like, you intuitively already know, so we can actually see the attributes of this person, because I don't think you could actually see them before. Like, I don't think that you saw them in this light because you couldn't really see them because you weren't really at the stage where you're at right now. Unable to tell who it is, but we've got, it's somebody that you've known for a long time, like a whole lot, like a lot long, like multiple years, maybe even decades. Like, this feels like this is decades in the making. Somebody that you've never looked at like that until now. Somebody that is very spiritual. They're very spiritual themselves. And they've had a really hard life. They've had a lot of trials and tribulations in their life. They've learned, like, they're a wise person, and not because of the shit that's happened, not because they've, like, lived with rainbows and unicorn farts. It's because they've went through it. Like, they might be in recovery. They might have be in recovery from drug or alcohol addiction. Like, this person has absolutely tackled their shadow side. Like, they're very aware of their shadow side. They might have just recently re-entered your life too. This is somebody that you've known, and you guys have had a lot of distance. There's been distance between you. Like, maybe they've moved away, or they've done their own thing. You guys have gone years without talking to each other, and then all of a sudden they're back into your life now. And they're back in your life because there's a whole new, like, they're carrying a whole different vibration. Like, they've let go a lot from the past. Lovers could be a Gemini, but there's a very intense connection between you guys. You guys just had a lot to learn, but it feels like you're, like you said, you're indecisive, different priorities, not exactly sure. The Hermit could be somebody that spends a lot of time up on the mountain talking to God, and is just now coming back into society or something. Like, they might have done a lot of healing themselves, or you did a lot of healing yourself, but it could be a Virgo as well. But it looks like somebody that has, um that has been away for a while. They've been away healing, they've been away learning, they've been away growing, and it feels like they just re-entered into your life again. The King of Pentacles. So that's a very disciplined, very strong, somebody that is a leader. You got all these options though. It's like, which one is it? Any, mini, miny, mo. Queen of Wands in reverse. So I don't think it's a fire sign. With the Queen of Wands being in reverse, I don't think that it's a fire sign. Because that's the only female, like, queen that you have on the board in the reverse. So this person might have a very kind of masculine feel to them. Like, they're very much a survivor, like a very much do it myself. Like, they're not a very, like, they're not very girly. They're kind of more tomboyish, very much like have to do it by myself, like a survivor. They probably, carry themselves like a little like rough. They're a little rough around the edges. I don't think that they've ever been allowed to be in their feminine energy because they've always had to carry so much. Um, they've always had to survive. They're always in survival mode. So I think that it's been really hard for them to carry their feminine energy because they haven't been allowed to be soft. They've always had to be like on top of it. Nobody's reconnected with you? Huh. Well, there might be somebody that's coming to reconnect with you. Because it feels like this person was out of your life for a while. And they've been working really hard on their own personal issues, on their demons, on their shadow side. Like it feels like they've been talking to God, doing their inner work, kind of like hermiting. They might be really antisocial, or like they might say that they have anxiety. But it does feel like it's somebody from your past. It feels like you know who this person is. Let me see if I can let's switch decks here. So this person is somebody that's real tomboy, that's done a lot of traveling. That isn't very like super soft. They might be like a closet girl. Like I'm a closet girl. I'm super closet girly. But it does feel like you know who this person is. There's a lot of anxiety, or they're getting over anxiety. This person has been really impulsive in their past, or they're scared of being impulsive. Or the Knight of Swords in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, or the Knight of Wands in reverse. Like this person has made really poor choices in the past by being impulsive. So they don't want to move, like they don't want to move too fast. So if it's somebody that you've been trying to hit on, or like if like that you've been talking to them and they like pull back, and it's not because they're not interested, it's because they don't want to move too fast. They don't want to make a wrong decision. They don't want to step in the wrong way, because they do have a lot of insecurities, and they want to make sure that their footing is safe to move forward. Like they don't just want to jump into anything all willy-nilly. They would rather like move really, really slow and reach success than to jump into anything and then end up in torment with the Nine of Swords. So it might be somebody that feel like they're keeping their distance from you, or if like you're hitting on them, or if you try to hit on them, that they like pull back. They might not talk to you all the time. They might be really resourceful with their energy, so you might not even know that they're really super into you, but they're just being cautious. Thank you so much for subscribing. Somebody that works a lot. They work a lot. They travel a lot, or they're very well traveled. They might like to travel. Could be a Libra or a Taurus with the Empress. Like this person has a lot of creative potential. If you have the working, those they're all about family. They're all about nurturing. They're very nurturing, very romantic. All about like Venus, the ruler of love. So this person is very, very loving, but they come off like really, really like cold. And I think it's because like they have a really hard exterior, but they're super squishy on the inside. So we've got Leo, we've got Virgo, we got Leo, we got Virgo, we have Libra, we have Taurus, we have Gemini. So it's whoever acts kind of standoffish. It's like they're they're a little bit, they have a really hard exterior, but underneath it they're all super squishy. And it does feel like you know who this person is. It does feel like it's somebody from your past. All right, well, I hope that helps. I know that wasn't super specific, but at the same time, if it doesn't give us super specific information, it's because we're not supposed to, there's certain information we're not supposed to know. I will definitely be doing this on a regular basis. This won't be the last time. You are very, very welcome, Savoy. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. All right. What is Kay feeling and thinking about the message I sent him? He's been acting weird towards me and ignoring my texts and calls. Well, no answer is an answer. Unfortunately, no answer is a definite answer. But let's find out what the cards say. Which deck do I want to use? Okay, acting weird towards you. Sometimes dudes be doing that too. Like they'll not answer just to see if you flip out on them. You know what I mean? Like they're looking for a specific response from you, and it might have to do something with like their past experiences before. So they might be testing you by not answering your question to see how you respond. But no response is a response. I definitely wouldn't put your life on hold waiting for this person to respond. But let's see what we got. What are his feelings? What are his feelings about the message you sent him? What are his feelings about the message JoJo sent him? I mean, the Three of Pentacles, like you can see in this card, they're on the drawing board. You know, they're trying to figure out what the long-term vision is. It does look like they are like there's plans to take some sort of action or to have some sort of to move forward, because the Ace of Pentacles came out before that. I don't know if they just started a new position somewhere or if they started some sort of new job position, but that's still no excuse for somebody not to talk to you. But with the Three of Pentacles next to the Magician, it does look like they're planning on taking action, but they're being really methodical about it. The Moon card. So they are keeping their feelings a secret. They're keeping secrets from you, or they're just keeping it a secret in general. Yeah, he's it looks like he's got anxiety. Like it is definitely triggered some sort of anxiety inside of him. And he's not sure how to proceed forward, but he is making plans. He's making plans to try to proceed forward, but he's definitely holding back his emotions, holding some sort of something captive, something's being held captive in his emotions. But he does feel anxiety about the situation. It is tormenting him. and he's trying to make up his mind. He feels like he's made up his mind, but he hasn't taken action on it yet. Like he doesn't feel like he doesn't feel like it's indecisive. Like he knows exactly what he's doing. Um, and like I said, no answer is an answer. King of Wands in the reverse, like that. He could be a little bit manipulative. This could be an emotional manipulation tactic. He could be trying to be playing chess with you on an emotional level. But he's moving very cautiously, very, very slowly, very, very slow. Like he is not trying to respond emotionally. He's trying to respond logically. He's trying to logically think about this and not have an emotional response. Like he doesn't want emotion to be involved. He wants but it doesn't, whatever it was doesn't make him happy. It fills him full of anxiety. Like the situation fills him full of anxiety and he's not happy about the way he feels about that. So I'm not exactly sure what his plans are, but he's planning for something because I mean with the 3 of Pentacles, they're obviously drawing blueprints, making that blueprint, trying to figure out the future. But there is definitely a very manipulative side to him with the King of Wands. Like he's really good at getting what he wants. He's probably very very charismatic, and kind of emotionally manipulative. But he's guarded, very guarded. I'm sorry, Rainbow Girl. I will come back on and do this again for sure. Yeah, he's very guarded. So he might be trying to punish you for not putting up with his bullshit. Like he's using silence as a form of punishment, hoping that you will chase him. This is some sort of cat and mouse game that he's playing. He wants you to want him. So he's trying not to, he's playing a game with you. He's playing an emotional game with you. And he's trying to figure out how to come forward. Like as soon as you give up, I bet you anything he'll come back as soon as he thinks that you really moved on, he'll be right back in your inbox. Yeah, he's got other options. There are other people that have him, that has his attention. He's got other people that he plays with. All right. Is he afraid of losing you? One of you feels strongly about this. One of you feels more strong about this connection than the other one. It's kind of like one-sided or a little bit unrequited. Page of Cups. But yeah, he does have feelings for you. There are feelings there, but they're not as like one of you feels more intense about this connection than the other person. And if he thinks that you don't want him, he's going to try to play games with you to make you, all he wants is for you to want him. But it does look like he has other options on his table or other people that he talks to. And he's very guarded. Very, very guarded. But he's not going to tell you the exact truth. He's not going to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. When he does reach out to you, it'll be because he feels like he's losing control of the situation. And he definitely lacks the courage and the cojones. He is lacking in cojones and courage. He's juggling you with something because the 7 of Cups was on the table. So, I mean, if it's his ex or not, I'm not sure, but he's got multiple different options. And yep, the past card came out, the nostalgia card, the 6 of Cups. So he might be, but if he is talking to one of his exes, that's just one of the people that he's talking to because there's multiple different options. So he has other people that are keeping him entertained, or he's entertaining other people, but he's entertaining himself with other options. He wants you to chase him. He wants you to feel like you've lost out on an opportunity, because he doesn't like feeling like he lost out on opportunities. Like, how dare you not want me? Okay, so that whole like cutting you off and just being silent thing is a tactic, an emotional manipulation tactic to try to get you to chase him instead. All right, so he yeah, he likes the attention, but yeah, throw in the white towel. Throw it in the white towel. Ace of Cups in reverse. I wouldn't give no more love to this. I wouldn't put all of your eggs into that basket, that's for sure. And don't play the game, don't play the chase game. All right? Don't play his game. And he knows that you were loyal to him. The Emperor, no, I don't think he was like, he thought he was doing right by you, with the Emperor card in the upright. I don't think that he like consciously knows that his behavior is the way that it is. Like, he's not aware of what he's doing. It's not like he's waking up in the morning, you know, plotting and planning that he's going to be a douchebag. He's not aware, because he thinks that he's running the castle, that he's running the show, that he's doing right. He thinks that he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. I mean, it didn't look like. I mean, right now he's entertaining other options. I don't know about if he was entertaining options. Oh, Seven of Swords. Strategic. Some people are opportunists. They like what we have. There are people out there that only date people because, oh, my girl will buy me a pack of cigarettes. There are people out there that will only date somebody because, because we have a car, or we have a nice crib. Like, there's people out there that are only interested in the opportunity that you present to them or what you can offer them, not in like a real genuine connection. And I don't know if you were more financially stable than he was, but I don't know. I really don't think that he's aware of it. I think he just that like he's not like it's not like he's going out there like plotting and planning to do this. It's just happening like underneath the surface. Like, he's not aware that that's what he's doing. But it does feel like he is an opportunist, and he's very strategic about, about what he goes for. Yeah, but then you cut him off. So his ego's hurt. So he's going to try to punish you with silent treatment. Like I always say, one of my favorite things is, man, if they're really interested in you, if they're not claiming you like a crackhead claims a $100 bill on the ground, then they don't really want you. You shouldn't be confused about how someone feels. If someone really, really wants you, like, you should know that they want you. The fact that like no response is a response. Like, that is a very, very clear response. And he's doing that part on purpose for sure. I would deuces. I would find something better than all that. You deserve better than that. But try not to respond emotionally. Like, I know this is like an emotional situation for you, but try not to respond emotionally, because that also could be part of what he's doing too, is he wants to get you in your freaking head. Like, there's people that play those weird ass games with people. Was his interest genuine when you first started talking? Was he getting over heartbreak? Was he just getting out of a relationship with somebody else? He did have genuine feelings, but it does feel like there was some sort of heartbreak that he was getting over, like he had just gotten out of a relationship with somebody else. And but his feelings were genuine at first. Like he did have genuine feelings at first. I mean, he thought it was good, you know. He thought that there was something there. You know, there was genuine interest at first, but it might have been him trying to get over somebody by getting on top of somebody else. And unfortunately, that's one of the huge problems we have in the dating world for sure. In the realm of love is people go from one relationship to another relationship thinking that they can get over somebody by being with somebody else. It's like then all of a sudden they'll start taking all these kissy pictures, you know, and the new person that they're with is like, oh my God, they really love me, but really they're just putting it on social media so they can piss off their ex, you know. So people are fucked up like that. Yeah, that's a red flag. That's red flag. Hopefully hopefully you grow from this experience, you know, and learn those sort of red flags so that you don't put up with this shit in the future. Always go with your gut, all right? Your gut, your intuition won't lie to you. Humans will tell you whatever the hell they want, you know, but your higher self, your intuition, like your knowing is not going to lie to you. We do that because we want someone to love us, right? We're all the red flags, we sweep them under the rug. We're like, okay, well, what if? Well, and then we find out that we were right to begin with, and then we're so much more upset at ourselves. You're not even upset with him right now. You're upset with yourself because you didn't listen to your own knowing. But there's also there's contradicting statements here. You know, I thought that he was genuine, but and you at the same time felt like he was um, still talking to his ex, or was it over his ex, or was trying to use you to get over his ex. So there's kind of a contradictory, like you had contradictory beliefs inside of yourself there. Because if you really thought that he was genuine, you wouldn't have been questioning him about his ex. You wouldn't have had those feelings. You wouldn't have had those intuitive, because those were intuitive feelings. Like you intuitively felt that. But we have a tendency to fall in love with people for who we want them to be instead of who they actually are. Oh, over time you realize, well, anybody puts on a good face for the first couple of months. Like there's nobody that's nicer than some dude that's trying to get into your pants, man. I would let this go. I would let him go. I mean, I did see him planning. He's planning on making some sort of contact. Head over heart decisions, truthful, honest, mental clarity. He's trying to gain clarity and control over the situation. But I would not put all of your eggs in this basket. You deserve better than that. All right. I hope that helped. Hello, love you. I love your name. Well, you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody you can't communicate with, anyways. If it turns into an argument, it's because they're not trying to communicate with you. They're trying to be right. Like he's not in it for compromise or trying to learn or to see what your perspective is. Like he's arguing with you so he can be right. He's not trying to see your side of it. Because anybody that's really part of your team is going to try to listen, to understand, to be able to fix things, not to just. Yeah, you can get a quick yes or no. I'll give you a quick yes or no, and then you will be the last one. You are so welcome, Jojo. Don't put up with that bullshit. All right, I'm going to do a quick. Do you want to come on live with me? You can click the link at the top of the chat and come on live with me. Or do you just want me to do a quick yes or no? All right, I'll pull you a yes or a no. Says yes. Your answer is yes. Inner harmony, a sense of liberation, happiness, and joy. There will be a feeling of complete freedom and self-sufficiency. Incredible luck comes to you as a generous reward for your sincere intentions and worthy efforts. This is a happy ending to the situation and a cause for genuine pride. So, yes, your answer is yes. All right. That was the last one for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all the love and the support. Please go check out my new website at crystal-lavender.com and sign up for my newsletter. You can order private readings. I will be doing this again in the very near future. And I've got these that'll be uploaded to my shorts. I'll be on TikTok and Instagram. All right. I love you guys so much. I answered a lot of questions. I answered way more than one question. I've answered a lot of questions. Knight of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Star card. So the fact that you're still messaging him makes him think that there's hope, but he's not wanting to come together with the Two of Cups in reverse. He's not wanting to come together. It makes him feel out of control. All right. That is it for tonight. I love you guys so very much. I will see you all soon, all right? And until next time, be good to yourself and others, always and always. And I love you.